All right, y'all. Hey, everybody. Sorry about that. We had some technical issues before. I don't know what happened with StreamYard. So like it kicked me out, and then when I tried to get back in, it had like a another copy of myself in it. So I guess it was echoing back and forth. All right. So let me share my screen again. Thank you guys for coming back. I appreciate that. I hate technical issues myself, so I could definitely understand it. All right. So basically, what I was saying about basically what I was saying about um the guy, the George Floyd officer who was released, and that you saw the video of him going back to, I guess he might have been in Winn Dixie or something. I'm kind of conflicted in the way because I heard that officer was the one that actually told the guy, Officer Chauvin, who had the knee in George Floyd's neck, to hey, stop! You may be doing something to kill him or restrict his airway. So I'm conflicted in a way. He did pay a bond to get out, so he should be able to shop as needed. So that's my thoughts on that. Um, it was kind of weird though that he was opening in a meeting that he was that guy. I was like, "Are you looking for fame?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm that guy." I'm like, "Why would you admit that to somebody that you know is taping you for the wrong reasons?" Most likely. The next thing I want to talk about is the whole White Lives Matter. I think what people who say that white lives matter is that they don't get it. That of course your life matters, and it's obviously indicative of that because you aren't being harassed on a daily. You know what I mean? It's already like sketched in society that your life matters. So when people say, "Oh, white lives matter," it's like, okay, that's obvious. We know that. The reason people are saying that Black lives matter, they're saying Black lives matter not because white lives don't matter. They're saying it because obviously Black lives are not being valued and taken or oppressed or whatever you want to call it too easily than other lives who are of a different ethnicity or pigmentation. So that's what I wanted to say regarding that. T.S. Madison, I watched her show tonight. I normally don't watch her show. She had Kenny Burris as a topic. I mean, as a co-host. And this is what I have to say. Like, I was looking at T.S. Madison's chest, and she has like those things are like basketballs. I was like, wow. I was like, whoa, whoa. Like, I don't know if she had more work done, but they honestly do look like basketballs. So that was pretty interesting. The show was the show was okay. At first, I felt like Candy Burris wasn't really going to. She didn't seem that animated, and I think that's some of the restriction of having guests at a home location, like at their home. They're being in the studio with Maddie because Maddie, her spirit could rub off on them. So, but it was interesting. I mean, Kenny eventually warmed up and things like that. She did stay away from commenting regarding, most of the Real House of Atlanta. There was a topic about someone being Jewish. She didn't say anything about that because I think Andy Cohen is Jewish. So a lot of things that she knew could be controversial, she played it right and didn't say anything too much. So it was on a how would I rate the show? I would give it a B. I would give it a B or a B plus because I just felt like Candy could have been a little bit more animated, but she usually isn't. So, oh well. Hey, Lemon, thanks for coming back. Hey, I'm trolling. Thanks for coming back. Thank you guys for coming back. So, but that's what I felt about that. I thought Candy could have been a little bit more animated, but it is what it is, and she's very selective on what she has had to say because I do think that she fears. She said something wrong. Oh, it came up against what was it, Jimmy Kimmel being Jewish or something, and she knew not to comment on that because I think Andy Cohen is Jewish. But whatever. Moving along. Oh, okay, moving along. Next thing I want to check is Rico. Are you okay? We haven't heard from Rico. So I was just curious if he's okay. Did he make it back to DC safely? And yeah, Michelle Crawford said that she played her cards. Yeah, she did. I don't think she played her cards right regarding the Taco Bell. comment because who never know. Now she doesn't have any chance of endorsing Taco Bell, and she may not want to. But what she said about Taco Bell, or any other parent companies, because KFC is owned by the same company that owns Taco Bell. I forget their name. I forget it off the top of my head. So you never know how what you may say may play in other arenas. Um, so, all right. So, Rico, are you okay? I don't know. We don't know. He hasn't checked in. So, hopefully, he's okay. Someone did say that Treecey put out the time he was leaving. So, that was kind of messed up. I know Rico put out that time too, but for Treecey to repeat that, you never know. People are crazy. We knew that Rico was on Delta. So, anybody could have been waiting for Rico or something like that. I don't know. I'm looking too much into it, I guess, but we already talked about Treecey's song being hijacked. Since I did my remix of it, she has not played that song on her broadcast, and we all know that was a staple of her broadcast. What's it called, Toe Jam? And she always would play that song, and now she wants to play Five Babe, Scratch That Itch or something. So I think it's interesting. It's very, very interesting, because if you think about it, like from let's just say a B sector psychology standpoint, she says that she's always strong, but her not playing her song after I did the remix kind of shows that emotionally, it may be getting to her. But like I said, I always was respectful to Treecey, even when she said some of the most vile things about me. And I kept saying, please don't do that, because when I strike back, you can't tell me that I'm wrong, because I've been very respectful and showed a lot of restraint. Okay, so I'm moving on to James Colwell. James Colwell, I looked into his live a little bit today. He was talking about QB, but what he said, oh, there's no straight men in the sector, and if they are straight, they don't know. Well, he did say that straight men watch, and he says, oh, I know some straight men that watch me to do my little jiggle or my dance, that I do in the beginning when he sits in the sits in the chair and waves his arms. And I was sitting here and I'm like, James, no straight man is watching you dance. I was like, no straight man is watching you dance. And if they are watching you, they ain't straight. That's all I got to say. If they're watching you do your little jiggle with your hands over your head, James, they are not watching you. So that's what I wanted. They are watching you, but they aren't straight. So you can get that little excuse of who's straight and who's gay and who does what is out of your head, because that's totally wrong. That is totally, totally wrong. The next thing I want to talk about is Pizarro. She says she's leaving because something has happened on Lady Nika's live. And I said, if she leaves, that's great, because in my eyes, she really is a pest. She adds nothing of no. In all honesty, if you think about it, she adds nothing of no value. She just gets on there for attention. If there's something that goes on that's like that she don't like, she's just a distraction for us. And I'm sorry to say, if you leave, thank goodness, because you really don't bring anything of any value. I don't know. So Team AJ says, what happened? It's something that happened on Lady Nika where Brianna and maybe Lady Nika got into it, or Simona got into it with Brianna. And I guess Pizarro got into it, and it was a whole shouting. I didn't see it. I'm just going by hearsay. And I guess it was so hot and heavy that Pizarro says that she's leaving. So I'm just like, good, bye. Like, okay. Like sometimes I think I'd rather hear Kwani than Pizarro sometimes, because what Kwani says does actually make sense. Like, to be honest with you. So the next thing is, was a views wrong? So it was revealed that a views blocked Treecey out of Deanna's chat for no reason, pretty much just because she didn't want her to be there. Now, was a view wrong? Yeah, she was, because as a moderator, you're just not supposed to block somebody because you have an issue with them when it's somebody else's platform. But hey, it is what it is. So that's pretty much everything I had to say. I know I breezed through the things real quick. So I'll drop the link in case anybody wants to come on and say anything. But that's pretty much the gist of everything right now. Treecey somehow has found out where Mark lives. So Treecey's now said that she's going to, I guess, stalk Mark in order to harass Jay Wilson and Mark. And she says that there's nothing that anyone could do about it. I don't know. It just seems like as if really Treecey is fascinated with Mark, to be honest with you. So it's just really weird. It's just the personalities on here I'm seeing more and more are very, very weird. Um, Team AZ says she was trying to block her from her own channel and didn't realize it was on Deanna's. Really? You really believe that, Team AJ? I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I really don't believe that. Because my question to you is then why didn't she unblock her then? Like, you can still, when you block somebody, you can still unblock them. She left her block to the point that when they had a conversation, Deanna hung up on Treecey. So I don't believe that. I don't know. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. So, um, so yeah, I don't believe that one bit. I think if you was very annoyed by Treecey. And I think that's one of those days that a view was in her moods, and she saw Treecey, and and Treecey does take over a chat. Like, content creator, like the unwritten rule is like you don't go in somebody's chat and make it all about you. And most of the time, when she's around, she does that. You know. So, yeah. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I really had to say tonight. Like I said, I think we've hijacked the Treecey song. I don't think I'm going to play that. I mean, every time. I just don't. I mean, I really don't like that. I mean, I don't like that song too much, but I thought I would do that. So, yeah, Lemon says, karma, that's what they get. The whole little group fell apart. Yeah. Mimi Khan says she should focus on nurturing her 4 kids. Those young years won't come back, and it will be a missed opportunity to guide and teach her kids to become good and productive adults. Well, Mimi Khan, I usually don't comment on people's kids, but I do agree in that area that you may have a point, but I don't know how her life is set up, so I can't really say. But, I'm about avatars, and I do support avatars, and sometimes I support trolls, but I think Pizarro most of the time is an annoying troll. Like, she adds nothing. Like, she just, I don't know. She's just like a gnat that you want to sometimes just like, why did you jump on the stream? And most of the time, she jumps on the stream because she wants to talk to, was it Treecey or Brianna, which is her right. But when we as a viewer see her, it's like, damn, can you say something else besides just come out there laughing and giggling like a 12-year-old kid and adding nothing of no value? Or sometimes she just comes up and be a distraction. She's a distraction, so I don't know. So yeah. So that's, like I said, if she goes away, it would be good for her to go away a couple of days so that she can be missed. Because right now, people are tired of her because she doesn't add anything. She just gets up there and acts obnoxious. And they're like, okay, could you go away now? So, yeah, I mean, because I understand, but I know that she's in every live and has a large family. Mimi Khan, I understand where you're coming from. A lot of parents, sometimes they just sit on the couch and watch TV while their kids do what they do. I don't know. So, like I said, I'm not a parent, so I'm not one to say, hey, I can't. That wouldn't be fair. So, I'm trolling. At least you honest. She be honest all day, and all I know, and I know because there have been times where I have been here all day. Yeah, I agree. At least you honest. I agree. I agree. I don't know. Like I said, I can't speak on nobody's lifestyle, so that's not fair for me. All I would say is that if she was to add, what's weird about it is they asked her. She said even if she's going back to the conspiracy theory sector, and she was like, "Well, do they act like this over there?" And she's like, "No." And I was like, "Wow. So why do you think that you can act like this over here, but when you're over there, you're more orderly?" Like, because when she jumps on live, she's just mad disrespectful. So That's how I feel. Like it's a thing to come up and joke and all this, but most of the time she's just a distraction and an annoyance. So I'm off my soapbox about that. She won't never make her own content because well maybe she would, maybe she can, but I don't think she hasn't proven to be like she hasn't proven to be anyone of any substance. Meaning that okay, can you go and can you hold an audience for 30 on your own talking about something, you know, that may have some value. You know what I mean? It's easier to come up there and act like a buffoon and laugh and play off of somebody, but when you have your own channel, it's different. So, and I don't think she wants to put in that kind of thought or dedication. I don't see her as someone like that. Now, I do think maybe from a conspiracy standpoint, maybe she had more interest in that, but I don't know. So, uh, yeah, 99. I agree. Sometimes the kid thing is a little bit too much, but like I said, I'm not going to talk about that because people are sensitive regarding that. Um, and the thing is, her allegiance to Treecey is crazy. Like she knows Treecey is wrong countless of times, but she will never admit it. So, and the thing where I feel that their relationship will come apart or fall apart is when Pizarro starts standing up to her. Like, no, I want to have my point of view. So, but I don't really care. What else I wanted to talk about? There's something else. I want to talk about the Chopper and the Rita Philadelphia thing. I think of I really do feel as if the Rita Philadelphia really wanted to go after Chopper. She of anybody would be the most successful to do it. Because he has done some things that kind of cross the line a little bit. So we don't know. I mean, we'll see. Immortal713 says TRX did have a lot a few weeks ago with the site saying that 75% of fiber subscribers are from Asia. What's your take on that? Is buying subscribers really a thing? Yes, it is a real thing. And I do think people do it. I'm not going to go into that too much, but I do feel as if she may have participated in that purchase program because Mona Simone's done the same thing. Um, and I don't know, but if you really remember, I think it was about maybe, I don't know, 8 months, 6 months ago, 8 months ago, her numbers started, it was like 500 in the chat. It did all of a sudden, it took off astronomically to 1K. Now, this is not me knocking 5A, it's just an observation. And we all noticed on YouTube at that time, it wasn't no big celebrity that shouted out 5A. Because usually when somebody gets a shout out, whether it be from T.S. Madison or somebody else, some other celebrity, like they'll get a huge influx of people. But nobody really shouted out 5A. And we all noticed that, oh, this is kind of weird. And her chat wasn't moving like the 1K chat. But I really didn't care. I mean, it didn't matter to me. So, I mean, it is what it is. But I'm just answering your question. So, uh, I'm trolling, says Chopper got me blocked, and I'm annoying. Yeah, so that's going back to the whole Chopper thing. I do feel as if, like, the Rita Philadelphia, if she's serious, she would be the one, I think, to maybe, call attention to what Chopper's doing. So, but nobody's hands are clean. So, but the thing is, you just can't start, showing where other people, parents live and stuff. That's very dangerous to do. So, keep it on the content creators. So, Triple Red X, it's a lot going on in here, or is it just in YouTube in general? So, somebody just said something about your live, Triple Red. They didn't say anything bad about you, but I mean, is that not true what you said? If it's not, then I mean, you could put it in the comment section, and then I'll put it on the screen so they know that it's not true. So, So, but so yeah. So what else I want to talk about? So in the real world, are we erasing the struggle that Black people have gone through to somewhat get a form of equality? Because this whole erasing of Ancient Mama and Uncle Ben, although they are based in what they call them stereotypes, they do sometimes show hey, there's progress to the point there. We have a mainstay in, I guess you could say, society, but should it be that way? Say, okay, so you're asking to be blocked. All right, so look at this. Hey y'all, this ain't Triple, it's a troll probably. So why would you troll on Triple Red X's name? Like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, why would you do that? Hey Gigi Johnson, how you doing? See, that's the thing that causes problems. And you took that man's picture. Like, you took his whole picture. Like, why would you do that? Like, I don't know. I don't know. There's a special breed of people. You took his whole face, though. That's crazy. But it is what it is. Thumbs up to live. So, all right, y'all. Anybody want to come on real quick? So yeah, that's all I really got to say tonight, y'all. Unless y'all have some questions. If you have any questions, put it in the chat and then I'll answer them. But that's all I really had to say. Regarding that whole Treecey situation, like I said, I didn't want to come at her, but she left me with no choice. And the more respectful I was gone for a whole week, and she still kept messing with me. So, I don't know. It is what it is. Hey, peace and love, how you doing? So, I think people don't respect people. When people leave you alone, leave them alone. And you can use people for content, but you don't have to speak down on them and speak about them and things like that. Like, my whole thing with ZT, he could troll me as much as he wants, but I troll him back. The thing with Treecey is I was being respectful to her, and she kept going in and in and in. Yeah, Mimi Khan and her content. She kept going in and in and in. Okay, hold on, Triple. Let me check. She kept going in and in and in and in. So when that happens, it's like a bully that ain't gonna learn this lesson until. Oh, okay, Triple. All right, that's cool. I didn't want nobody disrespecting your name while you're here. So she just kept going in and in and in until you poke her back, until you get her off of you. And unfortunately, that's what I had to do. So I didn't block you. I don't think, Triple, did I? I don't think I blocked you, Triple Red. Um, 99 says, Sir King, can you contact YouTube and start a petition to return the click on name option to verify? Well, 99, I think that was a business move by them. And the reason I think it was a business move because Triple Red, did I really block you? I think it was a business move by them because people were holding networking parties, right? So the only requirement to become part of the YouTube partner program is to have 1,000 subs and to have 4,000 watch hours, right? So if they see you holding, oh, okay, all right. If they see you holding a networking party just to get subs, to them they're like, oh wow, these are other people that we may potentially have to pay. So when they're forecasting, I guess how much money they have to pay from the YouTube partner program, it's exponentially going up because people are holding these networking parties and they're not earning them the way that YouTube wants them to earn them. And I think that's why they turned it off, because people will have networking parties and you just go in there and you just start subscribing to each other for no reason. So, um, hold on, y'all. I have to. Hold on one second, y'all. I'm trying to deal with something. Okay. All right. Thank you, Gemini. I appreciate that. All right, Triple Red, you're good. So yeah, so that's why they did that. And I don't think that I don't know what other way. I mean, they may go in there. One way they can go in there and I guess rectify that issue is maybe they can disable the subscribe button. That's what I think. But I'm not part of their team, so who knows? Yeah, they unblocked them for me. Thank you. Okay. All right. She says when I clicked his name, it took me to his page. Yeah, that was him. He said that he was just joking. He was just joking. Okay, what are your thoughts about Beyonce making music that promotes Black people but not actually coming out to speak on Black issues? It's easier to make music that promotes Black people but not speak on it, because you can always say that that was your artistic form of expression rather than your real life thoughts. And a lot of those musicians, they have to answer to people who hold a certain, view about Black people. So to hear Beyonce say that, actually and speak out against it, she may rub a couple people the wrong way. So um, that's my stance on it. Like, it's easier to put together a theatrical production or song than it is to continuously say that in every interview that that you're in. Hey, Rita girl, how are you doing? I'm Cholin says, whatever happened to Shrimp Well, Shrimp fell out with Treecey. I think Shrimp kept doing some videos that were, you know, did not show Treecey in a favorable light. And then she said she's moving on to another sector. I don't know where she went. Um, Peace and Love says, can we talk about Treecey's hair now? What do you want to talk about it? I mean, it's just, I don't know. I think the funniest part about it was Brianna was telling her, hey, your camera is facing you. And I think she thought obviously that she was facing her comforter. And she got shown. But see, this is the thing I want y'all to understand, people, is you don't keep coming for people's looks and then when you get your looks are revealed, um, you know, and today she's like, oh, I'm fine with it. I knew that I was showing myself. She didn't know she was showing herself. She sat up there and had lied. She sat up there and said, oh, I knew I was showing. She did not know she was showing herself. That's what she's doing just to cover up for it. And she did not know. Do you think Treecey really wanted to be shown looking like a mohawk? I mean, like a Indian? I don't know, with a mohawk on? No, she's not. She's not about that. She's not about that. So, um, and the thing is, it was the back. The front, I could understand being stuck up the way it was, but it was the back. And I'm like, damn. And then on top of that, it's like, how do you put a wig on it where it's not standing up? Like the wig isn't popping up. Like I don't know. I don't know. Talent Acquired says, was Colwell talking reckless about heterosexual males in the sector? What he was saying was heterosexual men, they do watch, but they're not following all of these storylines and they don't know the people, the various content creators and the storylines and that. And he was like, oh, there are gay men because some gay men watch me dance and do my little jig or some other thing. And I was sitting here, I'm like, Tina Caldwell, you don't know, like, what straight men do. So how you gonna sit there and say, oh yeah, this may be another form of entertainment for straight men? But I tell you one thing, like I said earlier, straight men sure as hell are not gonna sit there and watch you do your little jig with your arms over your head and then be straight. I mean, come on now. Oh, that's all I'm saying. Come on now. They ain't straight if they watching you do your little, you know, jiggle. So what's up, Langston? How you doing?
Hey, what's going on, buddy? Welcome back. I know you were away parsing. You were parsing at the call center, and it's good to see you back, brother. But when it comes to matters in regards to heterosexual males in this sector, nobody is more qualified than me to speak to this issue. First of all, we don't watch Colwell uh, do his whatever his dance is. Uh, I rarely watch him, period. I don't really watch most of these guys. I find Jay Wilson entertaining, but for the most part, other than Duchess Kelly Love, uh, I really don't respect their content. A lot of nonsense. Um, the other night, I was watching the self-proclaimed Boston bully wrestling around in a rundown motel room. It was pitiful. It was pitiful. I don't know if it was fake. I don't know if it was a fake beef, a fake wrestling match. There was blood on the seats, uh, toxic blood. But I mean, it's just a lot of nonsense going on in this sector. That being said, let me segue. Earlier today, I was in MrsPink.com's live.
Mm-hmm.
She's really coming on strong, bro. She's really coming on strong. Not only because she looks good, but her personality. She's like a young Kwani. I really like. Have you even visited her site, man? Her channel.
I've seen her. I know what you're talking about.
You don't respect her content.
She was begging for Kwani to like, and I was like, hey, customer man.
Yeah. No, she's got pretty strong content. But while I was on her live, your buddy Baby Bob came on just to just to attack me. She must think I'm Yamin. When she gets attracted to guys, she's like,
Oh
a
Lord.
kid, when she's attracted to guys, she's like those kids in second grade that want to pull. Here she goes. Look, and I don't argue with females. I leave that for the gay guys in the sector. I don't argue with them, but she wants
Okay,
my attention.
Langston Hughes, you said the he
Who
was just
who
talking about Rico.
who are you,
Uh,
buddy? Who are you?
I watched Sir King. He was just
Yeah.
talking about
Mhm.
Rico and his toxic blood.
I didn't
I
say
don't.
anybody. I said there was toxic blood on the seats. I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't name names, brother.
Yeah.
I said
Well,
those
I
two
was just
girls.
coming into the live.
Did that
Um,
offend you, buddy? Did that offend you, buddy?
no, but
Oh, okay. Okay.
you're. Yeah. Anyways,
Yeah, you're not used to a heterosexual male talking to you. You're talking to a man, brother. Put a little bass in your
yeah,
voice.
that that
Put a
that
little
uh,
bass
I
in your
that I
voice.
understand that, but it's where you transcend into toxic masculinity. That's where
No,
the
no, no, no,
offensive. That's where it comes
no, no,
from as like offensive. So,
no,
and
no.
I know you're establishing yourself as this dominant male energy or whatever the
Mm,
fuck ego you have going on, but you
right.
sound really ignorant when you come off that way, and
Uh,
I
uh,
mean, you might be
I
married,
res-
but I mean,
I
maybe your
respect.
wife is attracted to that.
I'm
But
I'm
can
not
you
married,
just like
Custer.
tone it down just like a little bit? Because
Yeah.
you watch the sector where you're a fan, obviously, like many of us here are. But when you when you say things like that, it just comes off really
Yeah,
ignorant. I came here to talk to Sir King about the Kwani and Billie Jean stuff. Um,
yeah.
I just want to say a few things.
Hold on,
Like,
customer. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna get to that. Baby, what did you want to say to Langston?
I did not come on here to address this creep of the week, of the year, of a lifetime. I did not come on here to address
Okay,
him. I'm a
okay.
little long life because he's talking about me.
No, you followed me over here, baby Bop. Way to go.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Don't give yourself that much a clout. Nope, not at all. But you are
Hmm.
a freak. You're a weirdo for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Uh,
customer regarding Kwani and Billie Jean. Look, I really didn't tune into that because that stuff gets is wrong. Because Kwani, I mean, yeah, Kwani's wrong because Billie Jean.
yeah, she has like a mental illness, and that's the thing that I think this sector really attracts a lot of people with mental illness. Like, example, I thought that Langston Hughes was one of the more intelligent, commenters. Like, but clearly, I don't know what's going on in him
I think you're
tonight,
led
but
astray by his. I think you're led astray by his
um,
voice.
his vernacular too. But anyways, can Kwani just has like a mental illness, like, and people won't talk about it. Like, I don't know what goes on with Treecey, but that whole where she was like, I won't pick sides, and I'm not gonna let them tear each other down on my platform. Like, Treecey, you
Lie.
sound like an idiot. We all know who you're caping for, but she just won't say it. Like, and Kwani, I heard the live because Billie Jean played it. Um, yeah, that whole thing where she was like, the shock value, how Kwani says shit for shock value, like that
Hmm.
has to be a part of like the mental illness or something. Because I think she just says it. She says the shit that she says for like shock value, but then again, it's like it comes off like as a gag, like, oh yeah, you roasting, whatever, whoopty woo. But she goes deeper into it and she says shit that doesn't really come off like it's not shit that a sane person would say, like, you know and you talk about people's parents and stuff, but you're a terrible parent. Your daughter's in jail and you won't get your grandkids out of foster care.
Cus-
Like,
okay. Customer, I'm sorry. I'm a little ignorant on this. So, what are you talking about though with Kwani? What happened?
she
What makes
did a
you feel like?
live about going to dig up
Oh,
Billie Jean's mom and giving her an autopsy.
oh yeah.
Wow, wow,
And
that's so
everybody
messed
was
up.
making videos about it like it was disgusting, and
What
then she
Billie Jean
deleted the
do though?
videos.
She's so nice.
Eh,
Wow.
eh,
yeah, I
eh.
do like Billie Jean.
Oh yeah, you
No,
do.
but see, the thing started with
But
Kwani. The thing
Hush,
started with
hush,
Kwani
baby Bop.
a long time ago because Billie Jean had revealed, that she was a doc, right? And some of the stuff came out about Billie Jean's natural mother, and Kwani says some despicable things regarding, the circumstances regarding her biological mother. And now since, Billie Jean's adopted mom has passed away, Kwani has continued to say some despicable stuff. Kwani even tried to get in Billie Jean's good graces, but Billie Jean was like, hell no. And I guess that relit that fire that Kwani. And I honestly want to say I think Kwani is jealous of Billie Jean. So,
why though? No, I think Billie Jean is beautiful and very talented. No, no, I, but I'm. Why do you? Yeah, what? Why do you think that though? I don't even understand how they even got into it. I'm behind.
because I just said, I just
I'm
told
always
you,
getting caught up. It's true. I'm
I
sorry.
just told you, I just said, Kwani says some effed up stuff about Billie Jean's biological mother.
Kwani's been
What
coming
did
for
Tony do
Billie
to
Jean for
her?
like a
She was
couple
coming at
weeks
Rita.
now.
Oh no.
And I,
But this was a while ago though. This happened like a while ago. And now that Billie Jean's adopted mother passed away, she went in on the adoptive mom. Like, you can't be doing that.
Mm. Cindy,
Hello.
are you the same? Hi, Cindy. How are you?
I'm okay. Yourself?
I'm great. I just want to ask you a real quick question. Are you the same Cindy, but you have a different profile picture in your chats?
Yeah.
And you have an amber brown wig on? And
Baby Bob, you're slowing
Huh?
down the
It's
you're
not
slowing
update.
down the line, baby.
I'm not slowing
Come on.
down nothing. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on here.
It's the same person. Same person, same face.
Oh, yes, that voice.
Same
The face,
voice.
the face doesn't change. The face doesn't change, just the hair. But anyhow,
Listen,
Langston.
this
Yes.
is cute. I think it's a great look. You look fabulous.
Baby Bob, Cindy's
I
trying
don't
to
like
speak.
you though.
Let an intelligent woman
Thank
speak.
you.
Cindy, go ahead.
Whatever. Okay, fine.
Thank you. Langston, no, today, the thing is, I don't work on Mondays, so I'm off today. So that's why I've been like, I have to support Pink. You know I love her, so that's the
Yeah,
whole thing. And
yeah, I
huh?
really love Pink. I really think
Please.
she's got a lot of potential. Hey, speaking of which, Sir King, you know what I learned today?
Yeah.
What?
Baby Bop is threatening to start an actual channel.
Why are
She's
you so
threatening
like? What is your issue?
because
I'm
you,
trying to
you
like
have no
be
content.
nasty with you, but you just keep poking at me.
You have no
I like
content.
it.
You have no
None of
content
it.
whatsoever.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you something. I have a lot of content. Okay, and my content is my mind, babe. You need to mind your business. Be quiet. Don't be a bone carrier. Don't come over here talking about who has this, that, and third. Billie Jean said, "What about me?" Let's focus on that.
That's right. Y'all talking about Billie Jean, and here she is right now.
Exactly. They're
Okay, let me hold on, y'all. Let me address.
I'm gonna
Let me
go
address
Sir King.
wait, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me address Billie Jean. Billie Jean, they asked about what was the issue between you and Kwani. So all I did was just give them the actual factual, so they wouldn't be making erroneous assumptions and saying stuff that isn't true, and that's how rumors get started. That's all. So
back.
okay. So what happened? What were you saying?
Sir King.
Yes.
Were you talking to me?
Yeah. What's up, Cindy?
Okay. That Brianna, the video, right? I was there. Oh my God. Okay, what kind of female, if you wear a wig, doesn't braid their hair? Braiding your hair is protective style for your
What are
hair
you
to
talking
grow.
about?
Seriously, it's a battle between Lucy Hair and G. Wilson, because Wilson is using the hair. By the time, like give Jay Wilson about 2-3 months, Jay Wilson's hair is gonna be longer than Treecey's hair. Seriously, if she doesn't braid it, if she doesn't unroll her hair. Seriously,
Cindy,
because the thing is, I'm like, oh my God. And then she's like, Brianna was like, huh?
Cindy, did Treecey kick you out of her camp or something?
Oh,
Did she kick
me
you
and
out?
Treecey, we never get along since one.
That's a lie, but I don't say it's a lie,
I'm
but
in the chat.
quiet. Okay, you're in the chat. You're in her chat.
Well, I think she was in her chat. I don't see her in the chat.
Oh, she got
Hold
kicked
on.
out. I'm gonna tell you something. I think Cindy is real fake. So
I don't know.
girl,
Wait, did you just call us fake?
girl, you're fake. That's my impression. Maybe other people,
I just typed in her chat.
Langston might like you. I mean, whatever.
I just typed in her chat. Hello?
He's still funny. And
Hello? I just typed in Treecey's chat.
Multiple lives
the guys, you know how
Cindy, you gotta put the plane in the background.
Just because I don't.
We're playing multiple videos in.
Oh, sorry. Just because. Listen, just because I don't type, that doesn't mean I'm not there. Baby Bob, I'm not the type of person that likes drama. If I see something that's funny, yes, I'm gonna talk about it. But the thing is, I'm not the type of person that wants to be known like some people. I'm never like that.
You
I'm
are
not that
though.
way. I don't like people to come at me a certain way. I don't like people to come at me and cuss me out and then make me feel embarrassed. That's not me. That would never be. Your guys want attention. I'm not.
I
I
think
just go
I
and watch
think
people and laugh. That's the whole
babe,
thing.
I
Point blank
babe,
period. That's all.
okay, babe, I think that has happened, and I think you definitely got kicked out because you definitely were windmilling, and you still got kicked out. Which I feel
I
sorry
was
that
never
happened.
windmilling for nope. Nope.
Yes, you
Let me
have.
tell
So
you
you're not,
something. 2 years, right? I've been on here for 2 years.
you're
I've been
blocked,
on here
and
for
that's
two
because
years.
you
2 years.
definitely you're
Since
blocked
day
because
one, when me and
you
Riley used
definitely
to
are
call, when
fraud.
me
You're
and
fraudulent.
Riley used to call Treecey.
Okay.
Well, okay, listen. Hey, Sir King
What?
and the rest of the chat. Baby
Mm.
Bob, you acting up tonight.
I'm
Because
not. I swear.
yes,
I'm
you know
not.
good well
I
you would not
swear to you, I'm not. I'm
you did
getting
not
good.
like getting side eye and talk to a little sideways by HBCU Queen. I think that's her name the other
Who's
day.
HBCU queen? Who's that?
The lady who came in the other day,
TC, TC.
Oh,
TC.
yeah, okay.
Yeah,
No,
you
hold on. This is different because I'm gonna tell you something. This lady, I had to ask that. I asked the question because I know for a fact I blocked her because she would say wild things about me in Duchess's chat all the time. Come to find out, you get blocked out of Duchess's chat. Let me tell you, that was the biggest LMAO of for at least a day. I'm glad. Okay. But I still wish you the best. But it was definitely very funny because you were caping in for something you had nothing to be a part of. And then come to find out you get blocked out of Treecey's chat too for caping anyway. So, I'm just taking this time, I'm reclaiming my time to say you're a loser, and that is what you get. And I needed to know, you saying you're not messy, but you are. And then you come on here with a different face. That's not a different face. I love the hair, but you come on here with a different picture, and like you don't do that stuff, and you're not about drama.
So did this lady do something to you personally? I'm trying
Yes.
to.
What is that?
I only block
Baby Bob, what is that to you? What is that to you? What is that to you?
girl.
And okay, hold on. Tell it, DKL. Am I gonna die about that? Should I die? Really, seriously?
Listen, you want to get on the
So
panel?
hold on.
You just listen. You can talk over me. I don't care. But what I'm saying is, I'm just holding you to it. Like, definitely, that's what happened. I remember. I know you're on my block list because I can look and you'll be there.
What is your point? What is your point? Should I hang myself? Should I go hang myself because Treecey that I don't give a fuck about that I don't know, DKL that I'm paying my bills that I don't know. Should I go hang myself? Huh? What are you saying? What is your point?
I'm just saying I'm laughing because you were
blocking me and stuff. I don't know these people, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Okay. All I'm saying is that you were caping and you got stung, and I'm laughing at you. That's all. Take the L, baby. I don't care. Listen, I get stung all the time, but listen, I don't cape for nobody. I cape for my thoughts, my views.
And see, that's that same shit you didn't like the other day, though.
No, that's the difference. I never had issues with TC. This lady comes on here. She will talk every time I'm panel. She's saying a whole bunch of crazy stuff. I'm telling you, I only block people if with that whole situation before if they say something real problematic, I block you. And I never had an issue with this lady, but she definitely was saying stuff, and I remember, and I blocked you for it. So you're on the panel now, and I'm telling you, I'm laughing. It's funny.
Why didn't you address me? Why didn't you address me on one of those chats?
You're blocked. What do I got to address?
If I'm blocked, why the hell are you talking about it now? Why are you talking about it now if I'm blocked?
Listen,
so who cares?
I see you on here. It's funny as fuck still. So I'm just saying, haha. That's all.
No, Sir King, I'm getting off because this don't make no sense.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you need a girl.
Look, You guys are getting out of hand.
It's,
Let
but
me
like I,
Hold up. Did
let me.
somebody say, yeah, I need to go? Who said I need to go? I'm back.
Baby Bob did.
No,
Baby Bob did.
no,
Oh,
Stop
really? I
lying.
know you didn't.
There he goes.
I know you
Problematic
didn't,
as
girlfriend,
fuck.
because I
No,
definitely had your back the other day.
no.
properly,
You being
would
messy.
I do something like that? I don't think so.
I thought it was your voice that said it, so I just came
I
back.
said, love you.
You
That's what I
messy
said.
like this.
But you want to know what? You listen to this brown eye guy over here that super chats females for drama. You listen to this weirdo.
Right.
Thank you.
Listen
Look,
to him.
look, Baby Bob, you have to learn to respect panels.
I don't
You have
respect
this,
you.
you
I
have
don't.
this takeover spirit. Allow
I
people
don't.
to talk. Every platform you go to, people are always complaining about how you
They
try to
can complain. First of all,
dabble.
I'm actually very nice most of the time. Everyone in the panel.
No,
I come on Sir King's
no,
Live and I'm actually really nice. I just can't stand you. I think you're gross and I think you're a
please.
weirdo and I think you need
Yeah.
to go somewhere else.
And you've said that, and I will continue to pay content creators to block you.
Because
That's
you're
the
a
type
creep.
of that's
Because
the type of money. That's the type of
I
money we
want you to pay. You know what? You have to pay. You have to pay Miss
Don't get
Pinksfield.
mad at
That's
me.
the one
Don't
reason.
get mad at me.
Pay Sir King also right now. You have to pay Miss Pink. I'm waiting for the. Well, that's her business, but you still have to pay
Oh,
Miss
Miss Pink,
Pink. Now you have to pay Sir King. You always want to talk about this big stuff. Get a life
Right.
or stop with the nonsense. Don't throw your money around.
My I want to address
Your life
custard.
is on YouTube.
Baby Bob, allow me to address.
I thought you had a job. What's
Custard Man.
happening here?
Jesus Christ. Here we go.
Custard Man.
What's happening with this
I-
job that you
Custard
created
Man,
on a
I
live job? What
apologize
is
if
going
I
on with this
offended you
job?
early. I really do, because apparently you mistook what I said.
No,
being,
you're disrespectful and I don't like you. And the fact that you had to go
I'm
on
not addressing
Watkins Live
I'm not
to
addressing
pay people for me not to come on the live. I love her getting her coin. I don't care. But literally, you keep going on lives talking crap. I think you're fucking
Sir
weird.
King put his cash up.
You're weird as hell. Put the cash app in. Why don't you do that?
Send him some money,
put the
baby.
cash app in?
Send him some money.
This is not about me. This is about you, Money Bucks. Brown
Send
Eye.
him some money.
Brown Eye Willie. This is about you. You have the coin.
Are you? I'm gonna go to somebody else's platform in a few. Are you gonna follow me over there too, baby?
I don't care about you, so no.
Good. I'm gonna hold you to that. But yeah, back to Custard. I apologize if I offended you, brother.
There's no issue. I still think that you're one of like the more intelligent commenters.
Thank you.
Come on now, let's not do all that.
Well, baby Bob, we know what the people are saying about you, baby Bob, don't we?
What do the people say, person?
You know what the people are saying about you, baby Bob. But look, I got to run. So King, great live as usual. I'll talk to you later.
Come on at another time. What the hell? But anyway, so I have no idea what people say about me. I'm the nicest person. You guys know this. So I'm just shocked. But that guy is a freaking weirdo. I will tell you that 100%.
I agree. I think something is.
He's off.
He's a YouTube character. Let me just sum it up like that. So,
Sir King, I agree with you. He's a YouTube character, but I think there is something very off about a guy who comes on here. First of all, someone said something about the toxic masculinity. I think it was Custard Man.
Yeah, that was me.
Yes. The toxic masculinity is weird. And then on the other live before that, he was saying he was here 3 months. He's only been here for 3 months. He told all of his heterosexual male friends about this sector, but yet he's dropping cash apps only to all these people. And let me tell you something, the cash apps that he's dropping is to make people do things. He literally said, I'm going to drop cash app you $500 to
Hey, that kind of makes me think about something that I heard the day before yesterday. And let me ask you guys what you think about this, right? there's this running theory that Sean Bradley is paying people to go on other people's lives and like distract the live and the chat and like deter it away from like uh certain topics when it involves people in like club chat and like him. What do you guys think about that? Like, is that like a believable thing?
I think it's very believable, and I do think he was involved in that whole thing in Atlanta. And I do feel, in some way, shape, or form, that that trip was either somehow cut off or something fell through at the very end. Because you're gonna tell me you fly all the way to Atlanta? They did nothing. You know,
Wait,
VT did nothing.
with DT and with Rico?
Yes,
Yeah.
they did nothing in Atlanta. Like, you went for a vacation, but you did nothing that even resembles a vacation. You get what I'm saying? So something was supposed to go or happen, or maybe it did happen. We don't know. But I do feel Sean Bradley was behind that.
And they were saying that Sean Bradley sent Rico, paid him to go get close to Rick Reed.
I don't know about all that. I don't know. I don't know
Even
about
Rick Reed said it. But I
that.
think yeah, that kind of like it does pop to me. Like, and it
It
would make a
does.
lot of sense.
Rose Golightly is, when we say Sean, we mean Sean Bradley and crew. So it could have been maybe the production team. It's just weird. Who goes to Atlanta, pays for somebody else, which was at least $500, and does what they did? Like, it don't make no sense. If you just have to think about it logically, like,
I don't think that's the truth, though. I don't think that.
Baby Bob, you're not going to tell me that you're going to go pay for somebody that you know that. You pay for their hotel. I mean, you pay for their flight.
Well, but to be honest, if you think about it, like I do like DT. I'm not gonna lie, but to be honest, I didn't think he did that to resurrect what was going on with him to get some buzz. People do stuff like that.
He didn't need to do that. He didn't need to go fly all the way to Atlanta.
But it's not that big of a deal for a domestic flight, to be honest.
Baby Bob, yes, it is a big of a deal. If you're putting that man on a flight, then you're putting him in a hotel room for at least 3 nights. Like, who's gonna waste money on somebody like that and then clown them and don't get nothing out of it?
Wow, you don't know.
Yeah, he drove.
To be honest, I don't think Sean
drove to Atlanta.
That much of a pull.
He drove to Atlanta. Why wouldn't he have put Rico then on a Greyhound bus? Like, you drive to Atlanta, but you're gonna fly in somebody else. It don't make sense.
Some people are like that, but I just think, like, with the whole situation of people going, the whole situation of people being flown out to Atlanta, he could easily want to do something very similar, but with Rico. I don't think that's the same situation, but I definitely think it definitely had buzz, like, I don't know. I don't believe that, though. I don't think so. I don't even see the connection with that one. I don't.
Okay.
If you think opposite, you tell me. But to me, no, I don't think so.
Like I said, something broke down because we're giving clues all the week up to that. Like, they were going to places where they couldn't have their cell phone and all that other stuff. Something broke down at the end.
But they were on live. Oh, but I want to say this. You see, earlier I was saying that, I thought DT was like stunned, whatever. Like Rico. I only saw the part that you uploaded on your video.
Right, because Rico had his butt hanging out, and I wasn't going to a community guideline strike for nudity or
you're a
person
mess.
nudity.
Do you know that? You're so crazy.
What?
But I saw the full thing and I was like, oh, this is awkward. Ooh, this is a lot. Yes, I'm gonna say this. I'm proud of Rico. I thought Rico didn't know much better, but he stood up for himself. I always love that. You stand up for yourself 100%.
You
He
can't really
right.
tell someone's intentions when they're drunk or they're in a state of inebriation.
What you think, Rico? What do you mean?
First of all, I think there was like this situation is like multi-dimensional. You have to look at it from like different angles. There's like a whole lot of okay, so the whole thing about ZT and his boyfriend really going to the room for sex. There's like a whole lot of
Shit.
okay,
Properly, you have
so
equipment.
the theory about ZT and his boyfriend going to Rico's hotel room for sex, and then the whole thing about that afterwards, ZT and actually having sex with Rico, and then the whole thing where Rick Reed comes into play, and the thing with Rico, like those are all completely different situations. On top of Sean sending Rico to Atlanta,
He didn't
like.
send Rico to Atlanta. Rico, ZT invited Rico to Atlanta. So Sean
But I'm
never
saying
sent.
those are like different. Those are like different theories. Like everybody's saying whatever, you know.
They're not saying. They're not saying whatever. The thing is, let's talk about what actually happened. ZT invited Rico to Atlanta because Rico said one of the places he wanted to go was Atlanta and Miami. So ZT said,
But I
okay.
thought they weren't cool like that.
They were all right. I mean, they were cool enough for Rico to say, okay, I'll go. And he went. So
Lemon is coming at you. What's happening?
what is coming at me?
Lemon.
No, he's obviously the Sean Bradley supporter. So it is what it is. We welcome everybody, but that don't mean I got to put your comments up on the screen.
Who's the Sean Bradley supporter?
Oh, he's a Bradley person. Oh, okay.
Because he's like, why is Sean connected to everything? But I'm just if he
I
didn't
don't
want
think
me,
so. I don't think he has that much power on some real stuff. I don't. But
when
I
people say
also
Sean, when people say Sean, you got to also take into consideration the production company, right? The production company does not respect Sean. They do things behind his back. So who knows? It could have been somebody that got in contact with ZT and told him, okay, let's go down to Atlanta and see if you can get Rico.
but I don't know. I think that's just far fetched.
You still not addressing the fact that this man paid. He wasn't like, oh, okay, Rico, we're going to go through DC, pick you up, and then we'll head down to Atlanta. They flew the man in only to make fun of him or somehow try to exploit him or make him seem gullible. Like nobody is addressing that fact. I don't know anybody that's want to pay for somebody to fly in, put them in their own hotel room. It wasn't as if Rico was staying in their hotel room. Put all those expenses on themselves only to clown that person. Like you don't do that. It don't make sense. So that's what I feel about that. Hey, properly your okay.
She really is. It's cute, but she's clowning.
Who has an obsession with Sean?
Lemon.
Lemon.
Lemon, I'm not offering my
Sean
story.
Bradley
I look at things from a
supporter.
logical perspective. Like I'm putting myself, if I'm going to, first of all, if I'm paying for somebody to come in, the first thing I'm going to do is not trash them unless I have ill intent. And obviously, if I'm coming in and telling you that you're a peasant and that you're below me and all this other stuff, obviously, I invited you for the wrong reasons.
So what you think going on with ZT and James?
I don't know. I don't trust those. I don't know. I don't know. Who know? I don't know.
ZT is kind of like Rita when it comes to flip flopping. So, and I can never really listen to what he's saying because he's just so extra. He's so extra. I never really paid attention to ZT before the whole thing about his phone getting stolen at the club and those people hijacking his page. That whole thing, I kind of like it was. I paid attention to it, but it was just like, because people started saying that those were ZT's friends, and after that, and then he came back, and then I started paying attention to him just like a little bit more. But I could never really listen to his lives because he's just extra, and he talks about a lot of nothing. So, and he's a flip flopper, known fact.
And I really do feel as if, like, and I know properly like this, but I really do feel as if ZT had to say something against James if Sean and company were behind this.
How do we know that though?
No, because I've been watching him forever, and he ain't never been down with a lot of the shit that James do. And if you watch ZT, ZT will like someone, but when they do stupid shit,
Yeah.
he'll speak against it. And in that sector, what the issue is, people are used to just dick riding with their fave, and motherfuckers not saying, hey, well, now my fave did fuck up in this way. So then when you have someone who deviates from that standard, now they're called a flip flopper.
But I do think
Because even when ZT and Min Pam was real cool, he used to call her out on her shit too.
Yeah, but to the point where you call them pops, that's my pops.
That was I feel like that, in my opinion, I feel like that was a dig towards Sean Bradley, because Sean was not, Sean can be like uppity sometimes, where like, oh, I don't fool with no nigga like that, you know what I'm saying? And so that was like a little way to stay like in frame, you know what I'm saying? Like still stay relevant in that sector, because James ain't gonna really fuck with him, like talking to him and being his friend. But James don't mind James loves supporters. You know what I'm saying? He loves to say he got people in his corner.
So what do you think about Sean's live title
You
tomorrow?
ain't trying to hear me.
No, I want to answer this question though. I got it on my mind. What do you think about Sean's live title, to work with racists and get results, or don't work with racists and get no results?
I don't know. Tell me don't tell me your interpretation. Just tell me like a rundown of what was said.
No, it's not. No, it's the live. I guess it's for tomorrow. But he's saying that's what his live is going to be about.
Okay.
Does that have anything to do with Jason?
I don't know.
Oh, I don't know.
Because I can't handle another Jason narrative. Like, I don't have it in.
But I think what he's going to say is he's going to say things in that way. I'd rather work with someone who is, personal beliefs is racist, and they get my results, than work with someone who's non-racist and get no results.
That's what you said?
No, I don't know. I don't know where he's coming from with that. I have to go look at it.
I don't think Sean is that bad properly, to be honest with you.
Well, go look at what
that bad. What? I didn't never say he was bad.
Oh, well, when you were commenting, I thought you were saying something about
being uppity doesn't have to be bad, but I mean, Sean will even tell you that he can be like that a little bit.
About subscribers? Is that what you're saying?
No, about who he associates with on as the content creators that he associates with.
Oh, I like Sean. Sorry.
So Lemon says,
I like James. I support him. So
I was never friends with Jason Lemon. I was the one that was vocal against him using the N-word, and repeatedly asked him, if you're YouTube, whatever, why aren't you doing this to other areas of YouTube and showing that you're fair regarding who you're trying to prosecute and highlight and make fun of?
Treecey and Kwani latched on to the whole Duchess Kelly Love situation with Jason and tried to spin the narrative that Sir King was working with Jason because of a community post.
I guess so, because I had the information before they did, because I watched what he was saying. So therefore, that
Yeah,
deems me working with him.
yeah,
No, that's not credible.
that's what they tried to say. It was hilarious.
It's not credible. So yeah, so yeah,
I don't. I still feel like you shouldn't watch the dude, but do what you want to do.
I should have done what?
You shouldn't watch him at all. You
Well, how
Support
you gonna
you.
tell me not to watch him though? When y'all want to sit up here, that's the problem. People put actions and movement in place, and then when they grow and become of such magnitude, you could have cut them down at the leg, at their ankles, but because you want to decide and say, "Oh, I don't watch them," now it's become a behemoth, and now
I
he's
don't
now,
think a lot of people. I don't think a lot of people watch him. I know I don't. So
but that's your
I try
prerogative.
not to.
And that's your prerogative, and then that's the same
why?
thing. And then you'll get
What
into a
did you talk about
situation.
that's so
But
interesting?
baby Bob, you support James though. So like, you know what I'm saying? Like there's an argument against that too. So I mean,
But what's the argument?
all the arguments out there that are being made as to why he may not be a good person. So for you to say that, I try not to say don't watch anyone. I used to do that, but I just try not to say that because everybody has their effed
But
up side.
but I think that's a little different because this dude is really, to me, very racist. So, but so
Well, it's a lot of lies being told
how is
on.
James in the same
It's a lot
category?
of lies being told on old boy. I mean, old boy lies on a lot about a lot of things. I've caught him in lies about me and other people, and playing in children's ass and all that shit. Like all of that shit is not. I'm not saying he did it. I'm saying that type of shit. That shit's not cute. Just like racism and whatever else is cute. That other shit's not cute. But you like, I support so and so, so and so. So just let these people support who they want to, and then you don't fuck with
It
the people
is
who support the people.
but properly bona fide. Let me get this straight. I don't support him. Just because you watch somebody don't mean you support them. But
Okay, well,
it
I
is
support James though, so I don't.
okay. Well, I don't support Jason.
okay.
But
I mean,
when
I was
somebody
just
sits
saying.
there, but
I'm
when they
just
sit up there and say, "Oh, I didn't hear him call nobody the NB," and then when you have five
NB.
going up
What's
there,
an NB? Oh, nigger bitch. Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
Who
thank you,
said that?
properly.
Sorry. I'm like, what is that?
Oh, but Baby Bob, if you would have maybe occasionally tuned into Jason, you would have heard that.
But why would I?
But
Why
you,
would
Baby
I
Bob, you were in his
like
chat though.
to a
You were
white
in his list.
person saying
Okay, if
something
we're
like
gonna
that?
put it out though, you were in his chat once upon a time, right?
I was not. That's what I'm trying to explain to
You
you.
were, Baby Bob.
What did I say?
You were in his chat.
What did I say in this?
Was it really Baby Bob or was it Miss
Right,
Playful playing as Miss Baby Bob?
because I'm confused. Like, why? I'm actually very serious about stuff like this. So, like, why would I be in a white man's chat who calls people N-word
Baby Bob, I
bitches?
can guarantee you, like you weren't in there recently.
You stand for people. You stand for black people, and you're in his chat or you're in the bush.
I'm
I'm
never
not
in his
even in the
chat.
bushes.
You've
I'm not
never
even there
seen. Hold on, Baby Bob. Now you ain't never seen Sir King in his chat.
because I've never been there. So how are you saying?
But
I'm
so how
trying
are
to
you
understand
gonna
when
say
have
that
I
I've
been
been in
there?
there though? How are you gonna say that I've been in there? How are you gonna sit there and lie
Because
and say
you
I've
say
been
I'm
in there?
there. So how?
Because I've seen you.
So
I've
you
seen the icon, the Baby Bob. He's even called your name out.
okay? But I've never been on his channel. There's nothing to for me. There's nothing to lie about with something like that. If I was on his channel, I would explain why. But like, I never knew this guy. Like, if anything, it's not like his name was Jason. His name, from what I know, is like YouTube Justice or something. Like he trolls people. He's a troll. So I wouldn't even know what his real name is, except when people talk about him. So when was I in his? That I'm trying to
That's
understand.
weird,
When
Baby
was I in
Bob,
his
because
chat?
everybody knows his name is Jason. You even sit in Treecey Lives and she says his name.
I don't watch
So,
Treecey either, and she's a buffoon. So when was I in Treecey's class? Okay. The only time I knew about Jason was in Duchess's live. I know that for a fact. because I was asking people.
How are
Like,
you
oh,
talking and then typing in the chat at the same time? Is that you in my chat?
Yeah, I mean, I have two windows open.
Okay. I'm just making sure because you're
You
saying
see, I like this. You are shady, but you know what? I still love
hey,
you.
I'm doing my due diligence.
You're just trying to throw the heat off of me. But let me tell you
Well,
something.
what he off of me? No, hold
I am
on.
definitely
Hold on, throwing what he off?
I am very, very long standing in my blackness. Being a woman, being a black woman, there is no way in hell I am going to go to someone's chat, someone's live, and be in his chat if he's a racist, period. And in general, I don't even understand why I would be in a white man's live listening to him talk about the beef sector. I don't understand what would make him so interesting.
All I'm saying is
I don't understand. I
don't find him interesting at all.
I need proof about it because you're still in there. I'm not, and I haven't been. So it's
okay, and like I told you before, baby Bob, when things sneak up on your ass, you don't know why they snuck up on your ass because you haven't done the necessary reconnaissance to understand what's going on. He's calling people's jobs. He's getting government agencies involved. He's getting law enforcement.
But I never fucked with the dude. I don't know him.
Okay,
so
then that's your prerogative to have
whatever.
not watched him. So don't come at me for watching him. I don't watch him as a fan.
I look, okay, fine. But I'm trying to explain to you. You're saying I was in his chat, and I'm saying no. No. If I was in the chat, just like if someone pressured me about being in your chat, I would say, yes, I was in his chat and I like being in his chat. I like his panel. So what? And first of all, for 99, I mean, look, girl, I'm a power down, but I'm going to say this to you. I come off very hard because I'm a strong woman. Now you can continue typing on behind the chat because you have so much to say, or you can hop on. But, either way, I'm going to say what I have to say. I don't like sympathizing with racists. I don't like being around racists. I don't like it. If you want to be there and you want to kind of empathize with that shit, that's
okay. First of all, let me tell you something, baby Bob. I told you that my purpose for being there wasn't because I was.
It's not you. I'm not talking about you.
You to come at me and start empathizing is totally not.
It's not you. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about 99 because she's saying, "Oh, people, whatever." It's so frustrating because she's coming off so hard. Duh, because it's not a funny situation for me. But people like this, they type on their little computers. They're fake and they're weird as hell, and they just want to push a whole bunch of crap in the background because they don't got no goddamn sense. You don't have a thought. You don't have an opinion. You're an idiot. You're a troll. Either you come on and say your piece so I can tell you what I have to say, or you can continue typing.
99. Do you want to come up here 99?
Like the freaking freak you are, okay? You're another one. You're
99.
another one.
Do you want to come up here 99?
But seriously, who the hell comes on here? They're typing. Sorry, that was my keyboard. But who the hell is coming on here typing away about, oh, she's coming off too hard about, she's coming off too hard about me, what do you call it? Defending myself about being on a racist chat, which I've never been. To me, it's just certain things that you talk about. And Miss Motown, go fuck yourself. You're such a weirdo.
You seem like you have a lot of enemies, baby Bob.
You know what? They have a lot of problems because I definitely come at all of them. Like, I just think that shit is so whack. Like, you come on the channel, all you do is you're a yes girl or a yes boy. You want to come on the chat and make comments, and you don't even got any sense or substance. Like, are you embarrassed? You guys are fucking losers. And I'm talking to you, 99, and I'm talking to you, Miss Motown. Why don't you crawl back up Treecey's ass and go die there? Go die up there. Okay?
You just seem like you have a lot of enemies, though. Like,
I know.
But do you think you're the catalyst for that, though?
No, I'm not. The thing is, I speak my mind, and people you know, the whole thing with this is the racist thing. I don't like that. And the thing is, the beef sector is already like a very tough thing to do. It's a very tough thing. And it's like a lot of people might judge off the back, but I don't. And a lot of people don't either. So I just have an issue with people. I'm coming on here with good intentions. First of all, Sir King, have I ever been nasty to you? No.
No, not really.
Sir, Custard King, Custard Man, have I ever been nasty to you?
No.
There's so many people in this chat right now I've never been nasty to. But because one person with a lot of people in a live say something, they want to jump on it. And that is something that I can't respect. I cannot respect an illegitimate fucking thought. Get a fucking brain. Get a fucking mind of your own. Get a fucking thought of your own. And then to call another black woman a racist and then to spread lies, that's the shit that gets on my nerves. All of the people that talk all this shit, I'm telling you, I'm not even counting you, Sir King. A lot of these people hopped on this man's live probably, and was there caping because their fave was caping. So you guys could all suck my dick. Because you guys
my bad.
know better than anybody, and you guys like that to talk about me. And I've actually never been on the man's live, but y'all cape on live.
You didn't say on his live. You've been in his chat though.
Isn't that the same thing?
Nah. On his live, man.
In his chat. Like, no, why? Like that's the thing. What would be the purpose of me being on a white man's like? To me, it doesn't even make any sense. Like, that's just no. I just no. Like, you can believe what you want, and I keep saying this. If you don't want to believe it, fine. But what I'm gonna say is to everyone else, you guys, fuck you. If you've been on this man's live and you have the audacity to come for me about the same shit, you're a coon. I'm sorry. Do not come for me on a lie if you have not seen it. And I've never been. So fuck you. People are dying.
My bad.
I cannot. Like, this is exactly why we can't get ahead, because it's like there's people that you listen to fucking athletes that can't read or write, but you want to be there and you want to talk about stuff. Whatever. I mean, that shit is tired and delayed. I can't. Like,
Hello, Miss Motown.
Oh, hell no.
Good evening. What's going on, Sir King?
Good
I see this bitch over here in rare form tonight.
Miss Motown, you see, I thought we were cool, but I see that you're just an asshole. I don't really have the time tonight.
Sweetheart, you know
Listen,
what I'm called?
You came on here with
your worker. I have not even been on YouTube, and I have not been fucking with you.
What is
fake ass bitch? You fake ass bitch. Okay. Now you talking about some go up somebody's ass and all this whole other shit.
You
baby,
see,
you don't want it. Baby, you don't want it. Baby, you don't want it.
You say shit and you hide your hands. Why don't you stand up and put those big ass drawers on and tell me
what's going on? Who's all on the panel?
What does that mean?
Who's on the panel tonight? Because you over here, bitch, you acting like this your motherfucking channel.
I really
don't you got a channel?
I actually really
you get the fuck out. You got off your grave. You thought motherfuckers forget that you said that Negro shit. Now you over here. You over here barely living, bitch. You over here showing your whole motherfucking colors.
And now
baby Bob, fuck you.
You're fucking
fuck
retarded.
You home girl.
You're a fucking
retarded
bitch, and that's
this
what
is the cap. This
you
is you're stupid. You have a stupid ass avatar. You up here talking drunk, talking in circles. You done took over this man's whole motherfucking platform, bitch. Okay, fuck you. Straight from the D, straight from the 313. Bitch, come to Detroit so I can stomp your motherfucking ass out. You weak, whack, fake ass
I'm
bitch.
weak. I
Fuck
stand on
you.
my own.
Straight
And what
from
the hell?
Detroit, hoe.
You
Straight
come
from
around. You
Detroit.
come on
Where's
Straight
here
my
from the
mute
streets.
button? Where's my
Straight
mute
from the
sitting over
button?
east
here saying
side.
purple
You
dope
don't
first.
want it.
Get a
You
fucking
don't
life.
want it. You over here brave
I
as
want it.
hell.
I want
Look
it.
at you. What you do? You went to the
Okay. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. If y'all
I
going to
want
speak,
it. Come bring it. I want it.
okay, hold on, y'all. If y'all going to speak, you have to do it one at a time because the people can't hear what's going on. Please, let's limit the cursing now. Let's limit the cursing. We don't want to have a Treecey live, okay? All right, Ms. Motown, you go first since you've not been here that long.
All I know is this thing over here has gone to the wizard and got some courage. And she done decided that she wanted to drop her little house on me. I don't know what the issue is. I'm over here enjoying my stuff, braiding my hair. And then when you caught her up, yes, you did catch her over there in Jason's chat. She wiggled and woggled all around that bullshit. I don't know. If you didn't do it and you're absolutely sure there is no way another human being on earth can make you doubt that. And then her stupid ass turn around and say, "What did I say?" All I typed was
What are
pumped
you
in the
talking
chat.
about?
I
That's the
don't,
thing. You just
hey,
say
didn't you say
lies.
I could talk? Didn't you say I could talk? The whole chat saw it. I'm sitting here reading it. We laughing at you. You're
What
stupid.
did they see?
Sir King, have a good night, son. Okay?
Yeah,
All right,
Stupid
thank
ass
you, Ms.
bitch.
Motown.
because again, that's the thing with these people. Like they come on, they drop little nuggets. I'm sure she didn't. I don't even know what the fuck she's talking about, and then she drops off. You know, and no follow up questions. I come on here, people ask me questions, I try to answer, and if they want to get buck, I stay. But these women, this lady, Miss Motown, Miss Five Heartbeats, Miss Fighting Temptations, Miss whatever the hell, Miss Barbie Dream Girl, whatever the hell she is, you know, she literally went on a live saying exactly what I said. And I never said anything about Negro. Now she comes on here talking about I said something about Negro. This is
Can
why
we
I
move?
call you retarded. This is
No
why
shade, no shade. But can we move on from the Baby Bob show?
thank you. You
Yeah.
know, properly is I'm not really trying to do it, but it's like at the end of the day, if there's people talking about you, it doesn't matter. Troll page or not, I take my pride seriously as anyone else would. So it's like, do not call me aligning with the racist. Don't call me certain things I really care about. I'm just not going to stand for it, period.
But Baby Bob, you be starting shit too.
I
Because
don't.
yeah, you did because you that one lady. She did. That brought me even over here. I was like, then look at her starting shit. And I felt so
What
bad
I
for you the other
do?
day. I felt so bad for you the other day when you got done like that.
When, where, when? Huh?
Girl, you be acting dingy. I'm not
If
finna
you're
do
talking
that.
about Treecey, look, I don't ever listen because look,
I'm not talking about her. I'm
If
talking
you
about
don't
I'm
listen,
talking
then how
about
can you have
Treecey.
an opinion, baby Bob? Like
Okay,
everybody
I'm
we
gonna
ask
listen.
you
Okay,
about, you say you don't listen to.
I'm not gonna talk. Yes. Okay, fine. What are you talking about? Bonafide. I'm listening. Sorry.
hey Suki. No, I ain't talking about nothing. I'm talking about I'm done talking about all this shit you've been talking about. What else we talking about?
I'm with
Drug,
that.
I mean, I
drug,
can't come on his show talking about I'm done talking. I'm like, can we talk? This is what I'm at. Sir King, maybe we talk about something else besides Baby Bop and her fucking enemies.
sure. What do you want to
That's
talk
not
about?
my fault properly. You know I'm very sweet, so I mean, don't come
You
at me.
can be. You can be. You really can be. I think so.
I'm like pie. I'm real
Oh,
sweet.
oh
So
No,
no.
but baby Bob,
oh,
you're like
listen,
baby Bob. No offense, but you're like a tart pie because you could come across sometimes as a little bit abrasive.
And dingy and that shit get on my nerve.
but I don't know everything about YouTube. So for me, it's like all I need you to tell me is like this broad over here, 99. You know what, who, when? Oh, actually, just when. Because I ask questions. A lot of people, all you need to do is say, "Well, I heard this," and people are running off at the mouth. I don't have the time, and I just want to, because I like a lot of people. I don't want to like
But
be.
Baby Bop, you be coming on here putting your face on, I mean, or your avatar, coming to talk about shit you don't even really know all the deets about.
Okay,
That's
that was like this week though. I haven't done that too many times. Maybe like 4 times, but 4 times at max. 4 times. 4 times. Other than that, I've been on it.
Are you open to constructive criticism?
Yes.
Okay. Hey, that don't mean I'm gonna give it right now. I just asking because it seems like anybody time somebody says something,
Shit.
you just have to be careful because you're coming back very defensive.
Because I just hate that Jason thing. To me, I
Oh
guess
my
I can
god!
understand why people get so upset with other stuff because to me that shit is just so nasty. And with the thing that
So,
happened,
baby, if somebody was to come and say, "Hey, Sir King, I heard your chat. I heard your live. Here's the screenshot of Baby Bob in his chat." What would you say?
bring it.
No, but what would you say? Would you deny it, or would you be like, "Yeah, I was there"?
I need to see it. Absolutely, I need to because I haven't been in it. And I want to see it. That's period. Because obviously, if I've been, so many people, they all claim, I've seen you in the chat so many times. I know for a fact I've never been in the chat. Why? Because I do not drop down in chats I'm not subscribed to. Period. I don't. I've never been subscribed to this dude. I never knew about him. I didn't know his name. And all I knew was his name was Jason. And then they started saying what his name was. And I looked.
But you
And
just
I
said the
don't like
opposite
him.
earlier. You just said, "Oh, I didn't even know what his name was. I knew him by the YouTube."
I just said that. I knew him as Jason.
No, earlier you said I did not know him as Jason. I knew him by the YouTube. I didn't even know what his name was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't see how I'm wrong because when I was in Dutch's chat, he talked about Jason. And I can find but it's not even that deep, but definitely I remember talking to someone in the chat and I'm like, who is this guy? Is he really racist? And someone told me, oh, I don't think so, but blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay. And he was a topic of conversation for a long time, for a while.
So is that when you decided to go into his chat?
I've never been in his chat.
All right.
Answer no.
All right. So
Why would
somebody
I have to lie about that? I just don't get it.
basically, if somebody approves the receipt, then they're gonna say that they created a troll page of you.
No, I don't have to say anything. If it is me, I say, oh, maybe, but no, I don't think so. I've never been in his chat. I don't have a reason. I don't think, to be honest with you, a lot of people have been in his chat from what I know, just by what people talk about on here. They've all been in his chat.
You can't say a person is in a person.
You're getting mad. You're coming on me. You're turning up on me.
No, because your terminology is all wrong.
You watch him to this day.
Your terminology is all wrong. When you say someone's in the chat, I can say, okay, I'm trolling is in the chat. If somebody's in the bushes watching, that's not being in their chat.
Well, listen, I don't know YouTube terminology like.
Oh my god!
And in general, I've never been in his bushes. I've never seen him live.
No, because you was in his chat.
I don't understand what you're saying. The main point of what I'm saying is I've never been in. Like, look, producer receipts or not, like, y'all want to paint a narrative on me? Okay.
No, it's because your chat starts me.
Let's see what's happening. I really need to see what this me being in the chat is because I think it's fantastic. I think
this is the one time I would let Jason on my platform and be like, "Yeah, she was in my chat."
He said that.
He called your name. He said, "Hey, baby."
I mean, he definitely makes fake profiles, doesn't he? He makes fake email addresses. Didn't we know that? So.
Oh, child. Okay.
I don't know. I mean, listen, I already answered it. If you guys want to say that I'm in his chat, okay. Well, I need to see it because I'm telling you I haven't been. But you've been in there, so.
I have not been in his chat.
But you've been in his bushes, and
okay, and I will admit to that. And I have been on his.
I haven't been on any of those.
To tell him why
I haven't been on any of those. So why don't you look in the mirror?
Excuse me.
Look in the mirror. I haven't been on any of those.
All right. Mm-hmm.
Because I really haven't. And that's what's getting me so mad, because I really find it offensive that not only is this dude freaking saying all this crazy shit, but on top of that, he harasses Black people. He makes fun of them. And then my
How
own
would you
people
know
are
if you
saying
weren't
that
over in his
but my own
business?
people are saying that I'm there, and it's funny because I'm not with it. And then the same people that talk about me doing that, which isn't true, they've been on there. Like, where is the line of like accountability? Like, you guys just make shit up. You don't think about what you've done. You don't think about what you're doing. You don't hold yourself accountable. Like, I mean, like, it's just ridiculous. It's just like, but I shouldn't hold you guys to anything else though. But I'm just saying, it's really ridiculous. If you're gonna come at me about something, you come at me about something that's tangible and makes sense. If you're gonna listen to Treecey, I think it's funny, after that colored comment, all of this came out. No one thought about that. I don't want to call you guys slow, but I just think that really is interesting. This lady doesn't even know how to spell colored. Okay, she's spelling it from a she's spelling it from a European standpoint. This lady probably has never been there in her life. You know, I don't think she can spell. And but you want to listen to someone that can Google colored wrong in the USA. But you know what? You listen to someone else. You listen to this lady that can't spell stylist, but that's her job title. All these things, you listen to her. You guys listen to this lady with these lies and fallacies of her life and everybody else's, and you tell me that I've been there. I want to see the receipts.
Oh, girl.
I want to see the receipts. Because for me, I put myself on the line many times for a cause, okay? And I'm proud of that. But I'm not going to stand for some shit like this. I need to see the receipts. Receipts. Suki, it is that serious.
I don't think nobody care about no receipts or none of that.
You guys just lie. I get it. Okay.
Well, not me, baby. I wouldn't care to even continue this discussion you talking about. So I ain't lying.
Well, don't care about it. But what I'm being very clear. Like, I'm gonna be very clear about this. I'm always tripping if I say too much, and if I don't say enough, I'm getting dragged. But I'm being very logical.
Did you? I'm with you. Put the Sir Kim, will you put did you comment up? Look at what they said. No, it's above that.
Hold on.
Shut up, you're so shady. I can't.
Who? I'm not shady.
No, not you. I was playing with your thing.
Go ahead properly. I'll let you.
Oh no, sorry, no, because I don't want to. I don't. We only need one person with a takeover spirit tonight. Go ahead.
I'm not okay. I'm gonna go. I'm done.
Yeah, you do, girl.
You says she just said she doesn't understand YouTube terminology between being in the bushes or in the chat. Then when Sir King said that he's never been in the chat, she said, "But you were in the bushes."
First of all, lady, if he explained something to me, I can receive it and I could understand. Do you need things to be explained to you 3, 4, 5, 6 times for you to get the same thing and explain a different way?
Huh?
You explained what the terminology was, bushes versus the chat. You explained what it was, and then you said you'd never been in the chat. And then I said, after you explained it, that you were in the bushes then. So how am I don't.
But you also said the same thing about you didn't know that Jason was being.
Let's move on, because honestly,
yes.
I'm just.
Okay. All right, we give you your 15 minutes, baby. About
yes, thank you.
what you want to talk about now?
I mean, anything else at this point?
Do I need to bring up the agenda again?
Yeah, please do. And you know how you like to jump off the thing at a certain time. So I'm like, Oh, no, you didn't.
Oh, yes, I did.
Oh, forget you know how you be like, well, I gotta go.
You're a nigger.
Oh,
I babe, nigger. I babe, you're a nigger.
Who put that building?
I babe, you're a nigger.
Wow.
Who's playing that?
it ain't me.
Listen, I was a smart nigga, yes.
Oh, that's what said with Tucker.
I was a smart.
Y'all think this is funny?
Trust me, man. Why are you doing that? I was freaking out. I was so dumb, like, what the hell?
That shit is triggering. I don't like that. Period.
Custom man, why did you do that?
Something is really wrong with this guy. I went to the Wrench 12's page just to see if there was anything new posted. And I'm sorry, but like him making fun of Kwani is like the funniest shit ever.
No free
All the
promo.
nigga stuff
No
though,
free
that's
promo.
bad.
No free promo. No free promo.
I don't want to fuck up your bag, sir.
No free promo. All right. Well, that messed me up for bringing up the agenda. Good Lord. Okay.
Ciao.
All right. So probably that's what's on the agenda for tonight. So that's what we talked about. So, but yeah. No. So I don't.
Well,
I don't.
we see that Rico's
I don't.
okay. I see he made a video, so he's home okay.
Okay, that's good. I don't think him mocking Kwani is funny. I think he hides behind that in order to say that racist language.
Yeah, of course.
So
that too, but Kwani shit is funny.
I think Kwani sets us back 20 years. So
really, Kwani is like not the best example.
So yeah. All right. So anything else y'all want to talk about, or we can depart. Anybody else want to come on stage and offer constructive criticism to Baby Bop so that she can grow?
Come on. What I do? Listen.
Where we going?
Jesus Christ.
Possibly. Do you want to talk about you? Let's talk about you then.
No, we don't have to talk about me. But girl, like you said,
you.
No, I'm not. You don't need to talk about me. That's not why I keep doing that when I'm talking about you. I keep doing that when I'm talking about you because you just, it's like you're saying you have these hard stances about the sector and stuff, and then the next sentence you say, "Well, I don't really know this. I don't really know that." But you be
all I know is how people come at me.
No, but you're saying you don't know how the shit go over here. But then you come on every time this man come on talking about some, talking on it and making commentary.
Wait,
it's like, are you educated enough to even be over here taking up time? And hey, this is not me being ugly. This is just like a real question that I have.
Well, I'm a little offended. I'm gonna say that right now.
No, not educated like in life. I'm talking about educated in this area of YouTube. That's what I'm saying.
I've been educated in it. So I'm just gonna say this to you. Just because I'm not on here all day, and I'm not saying that that's what you do. There's nothing wrong with coming on asking what's going on. And I definitely know I've come on here a few times. I think the last time I've said that on this live was the last time I've been on here because I didn't know. And I've been out, I haven't been on the sector. But again, why does that make it such a problem? Do I have to be on here 24/7 to keep up, to know about it, to talk?
No, but to comment as frequently, you should know. You should not be saying.
I came on the channel like twice though. I came on, I think yesterday or the day before that, and I came on today.
Okay, girl. I mean, if Sir King likes it, I love it. I didn't know what
do you have to offer then? Sir King, you had an agenda. What do you have to offer for each agenda that
we already went through the agenda?
Fine, okay. But
we did? Because I wanted to know about this Miss Bizarro stuff.
What did you say?
You want me to bring the agenda back up and we'll talk about the stuff on the agenda?
Let's do it because
I'll watch the rewind.
And you know what? I'm sorry, Sir King, this is your panel again. I'm not trying to have a takeover spirit, but I'm feeling tried tonight. So it's just like, let's go through the agenda. I need properly, with all respect, maybe you can make a comment on every single one of these 5 points in detail, since you know all of it.
No, that's not what I'm saying. Hold up, baby. Shut up, Circuit. I'm just saying, no, don't try to get like that with me, baby Bob.
I'm not trying to, but like it's.
Yeah, you are.
But hold on. That's what gets you in trouble, baby Bob. Things like that get you in trouble. You being
well, I'm trying not to be, but it's like, come on. I'm trying so fair with everybody. Like, stop trying me. There's nothing wrong with me coming on. Okay, I'm a little rude. Everyone else is. I don't call anyone anything out of their name. But yes, I got a mouth, and
well, we ain't mad at your mouth. We ain't mad at your mouth when your mouth knows what it's talking about. No. We ain't mad at your mouth when your mouth know what it's talking about. But if you got a gang of questions, you got to go back to the chat.
Oh shit!
The only thing we're talking about is listen. Oh my God, this lady. Okay, the only thing that's coming that you're talking about is probably the Jason thing. But if I'm not there, how will I know?
But then how are you going to come at me for being there so I could be intelligent about and speak eloquently or whatever?
My whole situation with that, Sir King, was like, I just don't feel like he needs to even get the views or the recognition. I've said that before. I've said that so many times on Duchess's channel. I've said that I just don't get what the fascination with this loser is. Like, he's a nobody.
It's not a fascination. Then I don't want to be like a DKL talking about, oh, well, I never heard him say the NB word. I never heard him. When I can sit up there and say, oh, yes, he did.
Well, he said it, and let's move on. Like, he's a racist.
Okay, but don't come at me for being informed about what's going on with the same person you have a disdain for.
I don't know the dude. I think he's a loser. The only reason I bring him up is people keep saying, I think a few of you guys kept saying I'm in his chat, and I'm like, no. But everyone keeps talking about it, and it's fucking annoying because no. Like in real life online, like I really do not fuck with stuff like that. And I just no. Okay? No. It's fucking annoying. And if you don't want me to turn up on you, then don't say no stupid shit like that. Period.
Like, who you talking to?
Fucking freak. Okay. Why is he back on? Why would you tag? Okay. You know what? I'm going to go on mute.
Hey, Sir King, you got to learn how to move your channel along when you have certain people on it. But look, when I wanted to talk to you, Sir King, Pam is talking about having a meet and greet in Miami, and I heard something about $100 to meet her. Have you heard about this?
Yeah, I heard about it. She's charging for food in a goodie bag or something like that.
Are you planning on going to pay $100 to see Pam in Miami?
Why would I fly to Miami to see Pam?
Because it's Miss Pam.
No.
I like Pam. I like Pam.
Okay. And tell her that.
Well, you know, we have to be frugal in these type of.
Listen, this is a man that literally said, "Oh, I'm gonna cash up you $500 if you show your face on a platform." So what's $100 to you?
I thought you were muting yourself. See what happened?
What happened? I will
some more eyes, some different eyes.
Whatever. Okay, properly. I like to. Let me mute myself for you guys. Only for you. This other guy, go to hell.
Yeah, you got to keep in mind that Baby Bop, she was drunk on Pink's channel and she broke a glass in the middle of the live. So she's really drunk now. She's really drunk now.
What are you talking about? You're so crazy.
Yeah, but look, my thing is, if we have to put values on meet and greets, who would you pay $100 to see in this sector, Sir King?
Oh, that's a good question.
Come back to me later on the end.
Who would you pay $100 to, Talented?
I would pay $100 for a meet and greet. I would pay probably to see Miss Pizarro.
Oh,
Miss
hell.
Pizarro or Nicole Tyler.
What? Okay.
Because Nicole Tyler is a whole weirdo out in these streets, and people don't realize how weird she is, but she's funny. She's funny to me, and I think it would just be interesting to chop it up with her for 15 minutes. I could only give her 15 minutes because she gets into a lot of conspiracy theories that are kind of out there.
Lacey Hughes, what makes her weirdo though? What not make her, but what makes a weirdo?
Well, what makes Nicole a weirdo is she's a big Trump supporter, which I understand there are some African Americans who back Trump. That's understandable, but she's also claiming to be a nurse who is telling people not to wear a mask during the pandemic because the mask is part of a conspiracy. So, I mean, there's a lot of issues going on with Nicole, and she's just hilarious to me, unintentionally hilarious, but hilarious nonetheless. But I just wanted to come on here and break up this segment because it was focused too much on Baby Bop. And I'll return back.
I don't like you. You see, here you
Lacey Hughes, keep it going. No, don't go.
That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to power down. I'm calm.
Don't go, Langston.
Bye, Langston. Take care. Make sure you PayPal a viewers of you and reserve your spot.
You know he's not gonna do that. So.
So who are we paying $100 to see?
Not a viewers of views, homeless ass.
Oh. No, you mean? Okay, wait, hold on. That's a good question though. Who would we pay?
I would pay $100 to see. I would either be Miss T Velocity or what was the other person I was going to say? Or 7 Stars.
Yeah, 7 Stars or Rick Reed for me.
Nah, because I want to see the 7 Stars is really rah-rah like that in real life.
I think so. She's kind of mean. I like the mean girl thing though. But that'll be a quick meeting.
Yeah, I would.
If you saw who?
7 Stars. I think she's definitely not nice. And I don't. I like her. I haven't watched her in a long time, to be honest, but I think she's not very nice. She's like
right. Yeah. So
I would hang out with 7. She funny.
Who would you see properly?
I was hoping y'all would skip over me because I don't know half of them, and the other ones I'm like, no. I would literally pay $100 to go see Wiley.
Oh yeah.
How dare you laugh at my selection? Did I laugh at your selection?
It's like paying to see Chopper's colostomy bag. Like,
see, y'all acting ugly. See, I base my off of the personality. I'd rather go personally and chop it up and gossip with Wiley. Y'all talking about y'all want to go see posters, handicaps and fucked upness and shit like that.
No, I'll pay $100, $200 to talk to VS. There you go.
I am a fan.
I wouldn't even want to bump into VS at the grocery store.
I would pay another $50 to go to that IHOP to ask them what happened. So,
I mean, you saw what happened. What you need to ask other people?
It's a lot of things I think we didn't see.
Okay. Okay, so Wiley for me, and then I also would pick see, I don't like paying to go see people who be getting a bunch of money.
Who left?
Miss Motown, Miss Five Heartbeats. She's out.
I don't know her. I seen her today, like just now.
Facts. Me too.
Who else is out there? Look, we forgot everybody now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think of my little lineup whenever I go into YouTube.
I pay 100 to see you, Sir King.
Nah, he's boring.
But you know I'd have to leak the exclusive after.
What you say?
You heard me.
It's too much giggling.
It's funny. I was thinking of Joe. I said, I pay 100 to you, but I have to leak the exclusive after.
Yep, that's why I'm not asking for no one to see me.
Oh my God. You're crazy.
Somebody said that Trump supporters, that's what they do. They tell you not to wear a mask and drink Lysol.
Oh?
Nicole, I don't watch Nicole and Tyler, but she's like an idiot to me.
Did she really say that though?
No, I don't think she said that.
Okay, I can't say who, what, where because properly is gonna get on me.
Ooh, about what?
Because I asked too many questions.
I'm not going to pay no more. This is not my panel.
I would pay to see Treecey.
And when you get there, what you trying to do?
Good question.
Because you know you can cuss out on site.
That might be enough.
She's gonna throw a hammer at you from the balcony.
I would try to see what she looks like. If she really looks like what she does under her wig. So
I think okay.
So here you go.
The shade.
All right. So anything else y'all want to talk about before we depart?
I just want to know what is this about? Pizarro is leaving. She has a channel.
Oh, you know who the other person I would pay $100 to go see?
No.
And I mean, I really don't have to go. We live right here. It's Heidi. I like Heidi.
Yeah, Heidi.
You can just email her.
Y'all fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all don't even have no good reason to go see the people. You don't even like the people you would pay $100 to go see.
It would be one stop on the tourist, destination. That's all. Like, I really want to see.
Me and Heidi, Texas girls. So.
Okay. So yeah. So what was the question, baby? About?
No, I was wondering what is Pizarro is gone mean? I thought she has a channel.
Because she got, I don't know, something happened on, I guess, Lady Nika's live or something, and somebody came at her really hard, and she's like, "I'm leaving. I'm going back to the conspiracy theory." And I was like, "Good, go," because she's just very annoying. She adds nothing to the broadcast.
I like Pizarro. I'm sorry. People say, what? Okay.
Suki, why you don't fool with Heidi?
What?
All right, let's see.
I wouldn't pay no money to go see Sir King. That's what he wants. He wants somebody to be all excited to come see him.
Don't flatter yourself.
I'm gonna be on my talented tip. I'm gonna cash out you $500 if you put yourself on. What is this? StreamYard.
I pass. You can send it to Rico. You can send it to Rico.
Cindy Bill is there. Are you a member? Are you a member? Member. I was saying that all my live tonight when I was on live tonight. Every time somebody came in the room, be like, member.
So do you think the accusations are true about Jay Wilson?
I think something is going on because his whole demeanor is funny about that.
The way
I thought he was sucking dick at church.
Huh? Oh my God. Okay. I'm gonna.
Yeah, baby pop, you can't comment because you don't know.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. You guys suck, but I'm gonna mute.
I don't know. You know, some of these people who just come out the woodwork. I mean, I don't trust everything, but I feel like something. It might not be what that lady's saying, but it's something close.
It's some truth.
Huh?
No, it's some truth to that.
I just never. He seemed a little spooked a little bit to me.
Mm-hmm. We sure did.
But how do we know that any of this?
Come on, who goes and says, "Who cares what I did in a church? I'm grown. Obviously, I had it going on back then."
No,
And I'm
yeah,
like,
he
you
said
a person of the cloth saying that you had sexual. You didn't deny it. You said, "So what? What?" Like, okay, he told on himself. He told on himself. Let me know.
I don't know.
So was that for entertainment? Because he always goes on about like how this is an entertainment application, like how Kwani says. So was that all for like gags where he's just joking around? Was that for entertainment, or was that like some real deal Holyfield type shit? You're sucking dick in church, you old bastard.
Oh.
Did you all catch Belma's live tonight?
No, I didn't.
No.
That lady lied on Jay Wilson. And she admitted it. It came out. She admitted it. She was just like on this whole tour thing. She said she started off on Bless Watkins. Then Treecey picked up the story. And then she came to Belma because Belma has an even bigger lie. And when I say that they dragged that lady, they dragged
They dragged in her face. They dragged the
yes. Man, they call her old dirty bastard.
But why did she lie like that though?
Yeah.
They said that basically they felt like she was trying to get attention. And it was Ness that was like one of those questions back to back. It was her. I remember Rebel being up there, Nikki Baby, and I cannot remember the other. Well, another lady named was Q that was up there. But when I say that they took her to the ringer, baby, and they was asking those questions, it was so crazy to the point where QB got up there and he was like, "Why are you all caping for Jay Weasel so hard? He wouldn't do it for you." Well, okay, it's funny. The lies are funny. I don't care what y'all say. I'm gonna laugh about that chicken breast. So I was dying because
I missed the chicken. Mike, I missed the chicken breast part. So what was said?
he was supposed to have stole some chicken.
Child, out from the back room, out from the kitchen.
So I was like, that's crazy. And then, if you all missed it, it came out this weekend that, Pizarro and Kwani got into it. Did you
Yeah, I
all
saw
know that?
I know that.
Oof, oof.
Yeah.
Sir King, how could you have missed it?
I can't watch everything now. I got enough going on. I can't
I
watch it.
hopped on somebody's live and Pizarro, she was coming out of pocket talking all out of the side of her neck, talking about bitches and sluts and all kind of shit.
Who was she talking to?
She was talking about Kwani.
Well, it started because Kwani was coming at Billie Jean.
Yeah, the whole
And
Billie
was
Jean
talking,
thing.
yeah, because, I tuned in to Miss Pink Dot, and she was the one that actually broke that story. So she came in for Billie Jean. Billie Jean kicked her out of her live, and then she went over there and she said what she had to say. Billie Jean ended up playing it. Pizarro ended up seeing it. Pizarro ran over there and addressed Kwani, and Kwani dragged her kids and Miss Pizarro. Yes.
Damn. Kwani clicked hop on somebody's kids though. That's so fucked up.
So then when Treecey addressed that whole Deanna situation about the mods and stuff, and then Deanna came back and she spoke about it. I saw in the chat then
The
that Miss
bitches.
Pizarro said she was gonna be leaving. So I don't know if she's leaving or not.
She's capping. She
She
ain't about
needs
to
to.
leave.
She needs to take a break. She's annoying. Like, she doesn't add anything. She's just very annoying.
I hope Kwani saw the real vision and decided to leave the sector. 'Cause this is crazy.
You see how Baby Bop does? She come in and cause all this confusion
Yeah.
and she just dips.
I didn't want to say nothing because I didn't want to be the bad guy again.
Don't say no bye. Don't say no thank you, and just dip.
Yeah, but you see how Sir King do? You just let her come on here and just turn the whole script. And that didn't add shit to your life, all that arguing and bullshit.
My place is where everybody can come and talk it out. That's what I want it to be.
Oh, okay.
But
Cheers.
she didn't say no goodbye.
Well, hold on, wait a minute now. I got something to ask. Properly bona fide. You know, I like you. I come over there and see you too.
Thank you.
But you know, you had Mr. Rico scorching hot.
I didn't understand that shit. Did you see that? I mean, he was spitting mad about me. I was like, damn. I think that I'm guilty by association because I was over here on Sir King Live. Because I didn't even say nothing.
No.
He liked Sir King.
No.
He liked Sir King. He said that he didn't like the fact that, you know, basically he said that his story has never changed about his status with the HIV, and that, you know, he told his own story versus somebody else telling it. But when he was like, properly bona fide, you bitch, I said, oh.
Yeah, I said something back to him in the chat at that moment. But my thing is this: I told him, I said, you know, get off that damn bottle and listen what the fuck I said, because at first I was saying, yeah, I think it was he got it by sex. Then somebody in the comments of Sir King's Live said, no, he already said that it was about a fight. And then I was like, you know what? I can see that. I do remember that. I do remember him saying something like that. I did take that back right in that same moment. So I really wouldn't give a fuck what kind of spitting motherfucker
get off that bottle. What the fuck I said?
You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't give a fuck. Once I realized he hadn't even really listened, I was like, child, bye. But he was mad. You're right.
He was. So what did you think about the whole ZT and Rico thing? I'm just curious to know.
Oh, you ain't seen me on there. I done been talking about it too much. That's why they mad. ZT mad at me too. I mean, it went down. It was like to me, I treated it as a review. Like, some shit went down. I watched it. I felt like it was drunk clownery. Like, things kind of got out of hand, and the rest remains commentary. Like, I didn't pass judgment on either fellow. Too tough. You know what I'm saying? I just reported what I saw. I thought it was funny. I got a big ass Kiki early in the motherfucking morning. Like, it was crazy Saturday. And I really feel like, I mean, like I said, like, everybody's saying that ZT is wrong for saying he won his money back. And I'm like, I've done this before. I've gone out of town with people, fell out, and then since I paid for the rental car, I drove the rental car home. So y'all get it how y'all live. Get home.
We don't even know if he even paid for the room. You know what I'm saying?
No, Rico said he did. He admitted it. He said he did.
That who did? When you say
Rico said that ZT paid?
That ZT did pay for it. Mm-hmm.
No, but this is what I'm saying. It could have been anybody that paid for it. You know what I'm saying? Just think with me for a minute. Let's say I'm Rico, right? All I know is that that ZT paid for the room. So I'm under the assumption that ZT paid for the room. We don't know if ZT really paid for the room.
I'm just saying that Rico said that he did, and that he used his card, and so therefore he could not cancel the room because he showed the receipts. And he also said that, you know, as far as the plane, it was also in his name as well. So he couldn't cancel that either.
Thank God, because the credit card, I don't know how this works, but I would think the credit card would let the airline know, hey, you know, there's fraud on this. Don't let this person fly.
But see, it's not fraud. And on top of that, when ZT said this to Rico, that was on YouTube. It was public. So he has proof that he's not lying.
Well,
and I don't understand why nobody ever made that a factor, because you can't leave anybody stranded. You know
what? You can't?
Yeah, properly did.
Well, I mean, I heard what properly said, but like in certain places, no, you cannot get away with that. And on top of that, like, I'm glad that they did not get arrested and it wasn't a full throttle fight, because
I'm glad about that.
Fulton County is evil. And when I say that they would have locked them up, they would have. You don't want to play Fulton County.
I'm glad it was soft porn too, and it wasn't no real fight.
Do you live in this area, Micah?
I live in Tennessee, but I go to Atlanta a lot. So I know all about Fulton County.
Well, I live here, and Fulton County is one of the most lax counties in the area because all these Fulton County police officers are calling out and stuff right now. And they calling all these folks from Cobb and Douglas and Forsyth and all them. What's the one, Gwinnett, and them the ones you don't want to fool with. That's them county
But
boys.
Fulton County is very nasty. I know a lot of people who get arrested in Fulton County. Like a lot of people. So, like, I just wouldn't suggest anybody acting a fool.
Yeah. Well, I hear you. Well, we'll see. Hopefully, we learn. I do think something's up. So,
I'm just glad at the end of it all, he ended up enjoying himself, and I hope whatever ZT wanted to get out of the truck, he got it. But I do want to know, because y'all know me, I'm crazy, okay? I want to know a little bit more about what Rico was talking about when he said he sucked somebody up. So it's like when he was talking about ZT, because I'm nosy. So like you put it out there, I want to know.
and
Well,
I think I wonder
everywhere
why they
Any
left.
fellas there? Oh, go ahead.
anywhere that Rico goes, that has alcohol and cigarettes, he's down for it. He's gonna have fun.
Cindy
You know,
Bellazar, College Park is not fancy or ritzy, and it's definitely not boss
No,
nor baller status.
Yeah,
no,
it's like
no,
Highland Park in Detroit.
no, and I wonder like
College
what
Park.
caused them
I'm
to
sorry for laughing, y'all.
I wonder what caused them to change hotels. I know that ZT said his husband told him to whatever challenge the charges, or dispute the charges. But I wonder if that's why they really left, though. You know,
That was a lot of tension. Would you want to continue to stay next door to that person
no.
as well?
And then ZT was acting a fool and disrupting the other guests too. Like there were guests coming all outside their doors and things like that to see what the hell was going on.
Yeah, I was about to say that lady that looked like Jason.
She looked like Jason Custer Man.
Yeah, she looked.
She,
She
if
looked
you
like
think about it, she
Jason.
did look like him
Did
a
look
little bit.
like him. Like the whole, like yeah, she looked like him. She looked pretty disturbed too.
I
So
can't with y'all. Y'all crazy.
It's on my community wall. You gotta look at it. Look at it. It's the photo of ZT, his husband, and then there's a woman in the background, and she's just looking at him, staring at him. So
yeah,
And you, Sir King, you touched a nerve, honey. You
where?
made
Who?
Treecey a little upset, honey. She said, I don't think she liked your song. And she said she will never work for Supercuts.
Hey, make a baby. I told her, leave me. Like, just stop. Like, I'm being respectful. I'm respecting you. I appreciate you allowing me on your platform when others shun me. But you wanted to fall out because so we fell out, and you kept going at me, and I respect you. I never dragged you for your looks. But I had it when I was honestly checking on Rico, and she came on there, turned everything from Rico onto me, and I was like, you know what? That's it. So I hijacked her song, I remixed it, and I got you looking how you look under your wig. Like, leave me alone. And I
She's
know
not, she's
everything with
coming for
Supercut.
you. She's
Wait a minute.
coming for you. She asked for emails on
Mhm.
you last night.
Yeah, I heard. I know. I
So
know she
she's
coming.
coming. So
Let
I
her
know
come.
you gearing up too, right?
Let her come. Well, let her come. I haven't done anything. Somebody tell me what has Sir King done to Treecey except for be respectful, okay, be far more understanding than I should be, and I think she saw that as a form of weakness and as the easy target. And now I'm just hitting back. She's even given up her song. Now she wants to go with, scratch the it song, which is five ways. So, and I know she don't work at Supercuts, but like I told people, I don't get down like that. Because Mickey baby, you may work at Delta, but I'm going to put American Airlines just so like, it's hitting real hard, like real hard at home.
In other words, you're not doxing. I got you.
Yeah, I mean, I don't believe in that, but I believe in doing a parody, something like that, and
And
that's
having
how.
fun. Yeah.
Yeah, So,
And that's the way we took it. I mean, we have light fun over here, and we're a little shady.
mhm.
And she wants to talk about those dry ass reeds she be saying, and she looked like a damn tortoise up underneath her wig. It's
Oh,
crazy.
Buster man.
It's crazy to me. She can't read for shit.
And that's the thing. Like, she thinks that she's right and so right. Brianna told her, "Hey, you're on camera. Hey, you're on camera." Oh, I know. Okay. Hey, Treecey, you're on camera. You're showing. Oh, I know. It's facing my comforter. Like, yo, you're not right all the time. You have to listen to what people are saying to you. And that's why I think she got exposed. Like, I mean, not exposed, but we saw the mohawk. So,
So let me ask you this. Do you think that Tracy was wrong for coming on her platform and talking about Deanna Mods instead of just keeping it between her and Deanna and allowing Deanna to fix it?
I don't know. She said, what did she say? She said that, oh, she tried to call her and Deanna hung up on her. I think that is the meekest that I've ever seen Treecey ever be, ever. So obviously she thought she had some kind of like offline rapport with Deanna that she was trying to hopefully repair. And then again, I don't know if she was using that situation as content, but it was just like, oh my God, are you really tripped up over this? You know, I don't know.
Deanna was shocked by it, honestly. And she said that the reason why the conversation ended because it wasn't basically flowing right.
Mm, mm-hmm.
But she said
Okay.
she did ask her not to do that.
Yeah, but the question is, was a view wrong for what she did? It should.
Well, a view is a view. She explained herself. She said that she tried to block Tracy as far as her not being able to see her, but she did not try to block her permanently from the chat, is what she
Mm,
said. So it was one of them things like, you can take it or leave it. But then, Deanna said that Tracy wanted proof of that.
mm-hmm.
And she felt like that was going a little bit too far.
Right, right. And let's talk about this other thing of Treecey's mods controlling other people's chats. That's infuriating. You go in
I
a
saw that
yeah,
you talking about when it was some blocking and messages getting deleted in Rico's chat, and he
yeah,
said this is not Tracy's chat.
yeah. That was
Hmm.
crazy because nobody was saying nothing bad about Rico. They were saying stuff about other people, and then you would get threatened, and you're like, "Whoa, wait a minute here." So I don't know. It gets crazy. Mm. So yeah, but also, make a baby. You have to think about Sean Bradley was in that thing too. So that is what got Treecey started because she saw that whole thing that Sean Bradley had said. So
Yeah, but she kind of played into his hands. Because I would have left the way it was and I would have talked to Deanna and whatever it is that we needed to work out, we would have
hmm
worked out. And Sean Bradley, with us having a united front, he would have seen that he couldn't shake our core. So, I think that Sean Bradley gets a little bit too much credit.
yeah, but Deanna was already not feeling Treecey too much because Treecey was always putting stuff in her chat talking about when she was going live and things like that. And I think Deanna had called her out about that, about chat etiquette. That's what I'm saying. Like, look at all the other YouTubers. They're never in people's chat the way like somebody that Treecey's is. Like, they'll say hello, how you doing, and then they bounce, just out of respect for that content creator. So
That's true, but they share the same subbies. So, do you think that some of the subbies are split?
yeah, I believe so. Yeah, they split. Yeah,
Well, all
I,
we can do, people, is stay tuned.
yeah, I agree. I agree. Anything else you want to share, Mickey Baby? That was on the agenda.
No, all I was really interested in was that Pizarro thing. I'm not gonna lie. And that George Floyd, as far as the cop, yeah, I saw that on the news. That is despicable. And I saw where that lady addressed one of them too.
Yeah, yeah. I'm torn between that because he was the one that told him to stop, though. He's the one that told the, I think brought it to Shaba's attention that, hey, you're putting too much force on his body or his organs, and you may be causing him, distress. So,
Yeah,
so
but I don't think people care, Sir King. I mean, that lady basically told him he would never be able to go out in public.
I agree, and it was weird how he came up to the girl. He was like, oh, yeah, yeah, I'm him. Like, who does that? Like, as if he was a celebrity or something. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I mean,
What
I'm
was the
surprised.
other thing on the
Go ahead.
agenda? I know it was the George Floyd. I know it was the Pizarro thing. We already talked about the supercuts. What was the other thing? Let me look. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Tell me about that whole James thing and how was View wrong? Oh, tell me. I missed it.
No, I was just saying, was a view wrong for blocking Treecey out of what's her name's chat?
What is they beef? Like, do you know?
No, you know how you can be. She could be a bit, unbalanced in her opinion of people. So one day she'll like you, one day she'll hate you. So
Well, she said she didn't like her. And then we
yeah,
all saw on the triple red thing where basically Treecey said she didn't want to share the screen with her. So it's something underlying going on, and I would like to know what it is. So, Treecey, if you do watch this live, could you please tell us? Because we the people want to know. And we do. And tell me about this James thing.
okay. So James, I was watching a little bit of his live today, and he was just saying something about, oh, straight men don't know all the players if they're straight and all these other characteristics of a straight man. But then he was saying, oh, there's straight men that, come in to just watch me dance and shake my, arms above my head. And I'm saying no straight man is gonna sit there and come and watch you do your little jig. If anything, they ain't straight if they watching that. So that's what I wanted to comment about that. I was like, nah, James, you got that all wrong. So that's what I wanted to say.
Yeah,
I
don't
have a question.
Trey. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Hello, Miss Proper. I have a question for you. You from ATL, right? Hello.
Properly
She
bona
lives
fide.
in
Oh,
ATL. She says she's a Texas girl, her and Heidi.
Yes, I'm
oh,
here.
okay.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. I have a question. Can you guys, like all the officers that's calling in sick, can you guys rally and fight, get them all fired? Because what are they striking about? Whatever that they're doing. What's the purpose?
They're upset
We
because
are saying stop police brutality and stuff like that.
right.
Hmm? I
No,
can't. My phone.
I'm listening.
Oh, okay. They said stop using forces towards black men and black well within the black community and stuff like that. And then they're calling sick. To me, it doesn't make no sense because are you listening? It seems like they wanna keep on doing it. Therefore, it's kind of like they're saying if we're not allowed to use those forces towards them, we're not going to work. I thought it was supposed to be protecting the community. How come you're harming the community? I don't know. I just don't get it. But that's my
Well,
question.
what they're saying is that since the police commission and the mayor and all them are coming down with these reforms, that they're making it to where they can't safely do their job anymore, and that the police are under extreme pressure on how to um, basically execute their job with the under the fear of any wrong move as deemed by public opinion will warrant their job being taken and possible charges. They're backed by their police union, who is really like caping for that and caping saying that this is a disruption to the training that they've already received. And yeah, it's basically okay. We can't, you know, wield the hand of law enforcement the way we want to. So we're going to call out. We're making our own protests. But like Mayor Keisha Lance Bottom said, there are near unlimited resources in the surrounding counties. And just like these folks here in Atlanta, which is largely Fulton County, say they can't stand coming to Cobb, they can't stand going to Gwinnett, they can't stand going to Fayette and all that stuff like that. Well, now your cops are doing the shit that they're doing, and now you got those cops coming into your place. So you really got to be, you got to, I don't know how long this is gonna work. What was so crazy is that Keisha Lance Bottom, who is the mayor of what is it called, Atlanta, she had just earlier this year struck up a deal with the police union and everything for all cops to get a $500 like bonus. Yesterday, I think they got it, and so they were all on good terms until that shit with them kids that got snatched out the car. And they're saying that Keisha is making political moves and she's not moving in by the way to protect and serve, or like as she's not moving on behalf of her police constituency as well as the public constituency. So I don't know what
$500
about what can we do or whatever. I don't know what we can do about them doing that besides other motherfuckers is gonna go get them jobs eventually. So that's how I feel.
Yeah, because I think they should fire them. They should fire all of them, because the thing is, if you want your job, especially now, pandemic and stuff, you should be at work. But to me, I think the people, like the officers that's doing that and stuff, are the racist one.
Yeah, definitely.
Because if you are a good officer, you should be like, yeah, you know what, we need to change.
Right, and
I don't know. It's like, I don't like those people anyhow. So
I'm thinking that they need to really take note on who is doing this and who's doing this.
Hello? You all there?
Oh,
yeah, we still here.
I think they need to take note on who's leading these protests on behalf of the police, and start looking into these folks' records and stuff like that, and find reasons to discharge them.
Well, I did hear that they are supposed to start doing that. And they're not supposed to be able to move around from city to city and county to county, which I think would be a great idea. But, I think it's also what you said too properly. Some of them might just be afraid of scrutiny, even if they're not bad officers. And we know that it is some people, regardless of what color they are, that will try to take advantage of this situation as well.
Yeah. Yeah, and that law that you're talking about, or that type of legislation that is happening on a federal level, even the Trump administration has been talking about, getting a bill passed in regards to that, in regards to blemished officers that have committed certain levels of offenses during their career, being able to move around. But see, that's on the federal level. You have to get into your local principalities as well and get buy-in there so that it will be enforced equally and effectively. You know what I'm saying?
You're right about that, and that's why some people need to know what their governor and their mayor is doing. Because we ourselves, we just got rid of our police chief, and the reason why is he didn't know his job. He didn't know what to do. We had situations like that happening here as well, and he wasn't taking care of it. A young man got killed, and he did nothing. And people was outraged about it, so much so to the point where they attacked the courthouse.
So much so to the point where they
We got
Oh, somebody got something on.
Well, it's not me. I have nothing in my background.
Well, it's not me. I have.
It's
Oh,
not
sorry.
me.
It's me. Okay, bye. That was me.
Thank you for coming.
It's okay, Cindy.
What happened to Custard? What happened to Custard Man?
His custard melted, I guess. I don't know.
I love him.
Sir King, you're starting to get a little nasty on
No,
here.
I'm not. I'm not. He got tired of cursing all on my channel, so he had to go wash his mouth out with soap.
I'm saying outside this moment, you're getting you a little attitude, a little swag, a little beef sector swag.
Well, obviously being a gentleman does not work in this area of YouTube, so you have to get a little swag and swing the bat right back at
Y'all better be careful. Y'all gonna be the next story. They're gonna say y'all have sexual attention next.
No, not me. Sir King has seen me when I come backstage and I don't have my avatar on yet.
So I'm not gonna say nothing.
What happened with that date you were supposed to go on? What happened with that young lady?
What? Who? You mean? She talking about probably bonafide.
No, she ain't talking about me. Nigga.
I'm talking about the one you thought had coronavirus, and so you put that date on pause.
Yeah, what? 6 months from now?
That wasn't no girl, child. You better.
I had to ask properly. I had to ask.
Yeah, he thinks folks stupid.
We be listening, Sir King.
Okay.
I know.
We be listening and we be clocking. Tease.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. See, I should have just told my joke about seeing you in the background. But anyway.
Tell the joke. I'll be on my channel looking hold out too. So
you reminded me of Treecey. Treecey's 20.
No, baby, you didn't see that. You didn't see that. My hair is short. My hair is cut short though. So yeah, it probably did look like that.
Well, we appreciate the natural, properly bona fide. And you know what? Despite how Sir King feels, because Treecey, you be messing with my mans, okay? You know, rock on with your natural as well, girl.
Yeah, I'm just not understanding like when I see the picture, I'm like, okay, so that's like my wig then came off, and this is what I'm looking like when I'm chilling.
Did you see the back?
I didn't go that hard. I just saw like in passing.
Nah. Yeah.
So when I used to wear wigs, my shit used to be looking crazy up under it.
No, just check out my community.
Her hair, it has to air out.
No, check out the community wall.
Whose community wall?
Mine.
I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna look at it after I hit this like. I'm gonna go back in the chat. Thank you for having me. And everybody that's looking at this video, please like, and if you haven't, please subscribe. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, Mika Baby. I appreciate the support.
What's on your community wall though?
It's a gift.
I'll go look after we get off of here.
The gift of the moment.
You're so silly.
No, I try to stay away from that stuff, and she just keep coming at me. I was just like, ugh. And
I'm telling you, you get nastier and nastier with every day.
No, I'm not nasty. I don't think the people appreciate when you show them respect, and I've been respectful countless of times. And it's just like, and I don't even think that I'm being malicious. I haven't called out her name. I did a remix to the song, and that was it.
You did a remix to what song?
Her song. Her intro. Her intro.
Let me tell you something. I do not like when people take other people's songs and stuff. I'm not talking to you specifically. I'm just saying, like, my overall sentiment on like taking people's songs, their slogans and stuff like that. I just think that's so ugh.
I don't like it either. But I'd rather do that and be comedic than do something that's malicious.
Yeah, I guess so.
You gotta be
So
creative. I mean, you gotta be creative while someone's disrespecting you. You know, that's the art of war.
do you have beef with Five Babe too?
No,
Oh,
I
okay.
called her out when she said that was part of the show. But
Oh, because that's where I started seeing you at over there initially.
I was in there, you know, time for time, but I'm not over there as much. It's just,
No, you don't be over there at all anymore.
no, I don't.
Or I don't see you. You might be in the bushes, but I don't ever see
No,
you.
I don't. I mean, I don't know. Some of that stuff she says is very crude. So I'm like, no, can't do it.
I think everybody that we talk that is in that sector has a crudeness. At the same level almost. No?
I don't know. No, I'll just say I don't know. I just say I don't know. You know, your interest ebbs and flows. I don't say I don't watch. I don't know. It's a tough. Do I watch a lot of people? Somewhat, but I don't. I don't stay in their lives the whole time. You know. So
Well, okay, I guess. I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I be in a lot of bushes, but not all the bushes. Some bushes I just don't even care to be in. But and when it's just like someone just that you can't reason with, I'm definitely not dealing over there. But I just feel like I'm watching you evolve as a content creator. Shut up. And I see you getting a little dark, bro.
no, I'm not getting dark, but I think you have to understand. Let me explain this properly. I don't get dark, and I know I've seen it. It happened to Five Babe. Five Babe got dark. I think Treecey was dark from the beginning because if you remember her in chat, she was nasty and malicious, so she don't get a pass. I think a lot of people turn dark. I refuse to go that low. That's why I said I know that Treecey worked at Great Clips, but I don't want to get that low and put that there. I put supercuts as a form of just, you know, satire or parody or whatever. Um, with Treecey, I repeatedly told her, look, or try to be respectful. I don't want to go at you like you're going at me. But please stop. Like you're gonna keep going vile and saying nasty things. Treecey, please stop. So it then became obvious that she saw me holding restraint as being weak. So I said, I'm not gonna take this no more. Because then what happens is then she'll get now Carrie Cecil thinks she can come at you. Pizarro, Quan, all these other people think, oh, I can go at him too. So you then have to be like, okay, you want to let's play. But I can play in a way that can maybe be more intellectual, more humorous, more comedic, but still get home the same point. Meaning, and it worked. She ain't using a song no more, is she? No. So I hated that it had to come there, but it had to stop, especially with the Rico situation, because that was a serious situation for me. I really wanted to say, hey, do you have a backup plan? What's going on? And here she comes saying that I'm stealing a storyline when that's farther from the case. So that's it.
Well, I see you starting to do your Tim Blaine. You got your Cash App out there now after talking like, oh, I don't do that. I said, look,
No, it's called the Avatar Nation Fund. It's called the Avatar Nation Fund. And
oh,
I don't even,
what
and I
is
don't
that?
even, huh?
Like Avatar Nation, like what are y'all's goals?
It goes towards, projects concerning the Avatar and, troll movement. But what was I gonna say? But I don't even really promote it. So
I mean, look, I ain't tripping. You see me, I'll put my Cash App there. I'll just like, I thought you was saying at first, like how you wasn't even, you weren't in it for the money.
I'm
But
not in it for.
everybody eventually gets there. Everybody eventually gets there.
I'm not in it for the money. It was suggested to me by, by my followers.
Right, right. No, I hear you. I'm just saying, like everybody ends up doing it. I wish people would stop saying I'm these people begging for money and da 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 da. Not saying that you're begging. I'm just saying I wish people would stop giving commentary on it and then doing it. I mean, I did it myself.
No, it's a difference
When they
between
got wild in their
somebody.
car, I was like, oh hell nah. I'm over here working on these jobs and shit like that. I'm like, oh shit. But and
It's
this
difference when somebody constantly putting it in there and telling you to do it and do it and do it. And I don't care. I mean, I really don't care. But
yeah.
I mean, if people want to show appreciation in that way or form, then okay. So
No, I say do it. I mean, I say do it. I'm just saying I always get a key and giggle whenever someone has been like, oh, I'm not in it for the money, and then they end up, taking money.
right.
So I'm saying I'm not passing judgment. I'm just saying I always get a kiki.
No, I understand.
Because I be having mine up too, child.
Right. So 99 says, Sir King, do you support Pizarro and Avatar Nation? I do support Pizarro and Avatar Nation. I just wish that she made her presence more useful. You can still be entertaining, you can still do, but I feel her presence is a nuisance. So, and the people that she jumps on their live, they aren't going to deny her, but she's annoying sometimes. It's like, why are you even there? So yeah. All right, y'all. It's been a long live.
I'm tired too. Thank you for having me on.
Sure, you're welcome properly, lady. You sleep well.
All right, thank you. Bye.
You're welcome. Bye now. All right, y'all. Do y'all have any more questions? I'll give y'all 2 more minutes and then I'm out. I mean, this live has been all over. It's been Baby Bop, Langston Hughes. We had Custard Man. We had Mika Baby Green. We had Cindy from Boston. So we even had Miss Motown. So it's been, interesting. We went from drama to real life facts to, so I appreciate the flavor. Yeah. So that's what I want to say. Like I don't have no issue with nobody on YouTube. I don't want to take it off. I don't never take it off of YouTube. And that's how I feel about it. And the thing with Treecey is unfortunate. I felt that she did want to have an issue with me. She has been angling. I felt the first time I felt she had it was angling for an issue. I think it may have even started when they said I didn't know everything in the beef sector with Brianna. And she kept saying, I know who you are. So she never really, was feeling me. Good night, properly bona fide. And then it just started manifesting with the James thing. She interjected, and then the whole death threat thing. And then she finally got what she wanted. And it's been that way ever since. So, but, like somebody said, you don't keep letting somebody keep coming at you because then they see you as being easy or easy mark. And, people don't respect respect over here, unfortunately. And then when a man shows a woman respect, I mean, it takes it to a whole nother level because now a man is showing you respect that you don't deserve. And now when he's now, standing up for himself, it's now an issue. So, but it is what it is. All right, y'all. If you have any more questions, I'll answer them and then I'll let y'all go. So, Lemon says, "Are you cool with Brisa?" I don't know. I don't know. I don't know where she is with me. I'm cool with her. I thought we were cool. I asked her to unblock me or whatever, and I thought she did, but I still can't go. So it is what it is. Like I said, I haven't done anything, and I don't have her name in my mouth, and I don't speak negatively of her. So it's 99. You are in Avatar Nation. So all right, we have 5 more minutes. So anything else? Let me see. Anything else we want to talk about? Let's see. I don't really want to talk about politics. I really don't want to talk about politics. They're saying that we may have something else coming up with COVID, which I don't hope is the case. Regarding the NBA may not come. The NBA may not come back because of the issues with COVID in Florida, which is pretty interesting. And they were saying some of the players want to hold out, and the people were saying that if they hold out, it may affect their future revenue in terms of, I guess, companies wanting to sponsor or buy advertiser spots. So it's pretty interesting. Yeah, so I don't know. And then the NFL is now having an issue with the same thing with the COVID, though. Let's see. NASCAR, they're having the whole Bubba Wallace thing, which they said there was a noose found in his garage. So that's pretty interesting. And it's really weird in the sense that in this age of social consciousness that we're talking about, as the injustices of Black people are being highlighted, people who are of, we could say Caucasian and whatnot, are feeling, I don't know if they feel threatened or if they always had these feelings and they feel empowered to now show them. I don't know. I'm really confused. I really am confused. So, oh, Cindy, don't say that. Cindy says, I'm getting ready for the new Rona. I think people are going to perish left and right coming in October. I don't know. Suki, I haven't heard about deaths in Chicago. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. Something's going on, and I don't feel right in my spirit because why did all this have to happen in the year 2020? It didn't happen in 2017. It didn't happen in 2018. It happened in 2019. Yeah, I understand, Suki, but 220. That is very, very interesting. 2020. I don't know. So, but anyway, a lot of people are asking me to play this song, so let me see if I can find it, y'all. Okay, sorry, y'all. I'm going to try to play this song for y'all that y'all like, if I can find it. Let me see if I can find it for you all. Hold on 1 second. Let me see if I can find it. Later. Do. Let me see if I can find it for y'all. All right, we'll play that, and then I'll try to play it and talk over it. So.
Son nuestras borboletas, alcanzamos las metas, más amor al planeta. Te amo, meu pai, e mais saudades. Te amo, meu pai, e mais saudades. somos metas. Mas amor na planeta. Te amo, meu bem. E o mais saudade. Te amo, meu bem. E o mais saudade. Te amo, meu bem. E o mais saudade.
Rosie can let me coming I mean, I think it's unfair for the future generations not to understand the history of the nation. So we'll see. That's okay. Lemon, I know you can't hear me. I was playing the music for the people who wanted to hear that song. It's been a while since we heard it. Regarding Cindy's comment, I don't know. I don't think it's fair for. That's fine, 99. It's okay. I don't think it's fair for the future generations not to understand the history of the nation. I know they can learn it through a book, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm conflicted in that. Tearing down statues. Has anybody maybe thought about building statues next to those ones that are deemed, you know, racist or controversial? So, but what I was saying about Treecey, I said maybe Treecey has an issue with men. And when there is a man that maybe stands up to her or expresses their difference of opinion to her, she may get triggered from past relationships. Because if you notice, she can't deal with men, I feel, that are, you know, who stand up to her. So I think they should put them in the museum. I think so too. But, I think why not build a statue of something great too as well? I don't know. It's a tough situation. It's a tough situation. It's a tough situation. So, all right, y'all. I'll give you 2 more minutes and I'll let you go. So, but yeah, that's about it. Rico, I wish Rico the best. ZT, I hope he gets. I think karma's going to deal with him because that was wrong for what he did. I still stand in my beliefs that what he did was wrong. But if you look at it from outside of just YouTube, you know that someone is not going to get somebody their own hotel room, fly them in, do all those accommodations, and then do what he did. Like he didn't respect the moment or the money that was needed to put something that together like that. And that shows me that there was something behind that. And anybody that knows that if you work hard for your money, you're sure as hell not going to throw it away and do what he did to that person. You're going to try at least to make sure they had a good time or something. So there's something that's definitely going on there. And in fact, put yourself in a situation where now you got to run to another hotel room. Like it don't make sense, and life don't work that way for people who know what I'm talking about, who go on vacations and do things like that. So, regarding the Treecey song, like I said, we're not gonna keep doing that. It was just as a means to, hey, you keep coming at me, then we can tango too. And I'm trying to do it in a humorous and comedic way. So, all right, y'all. I'm gonna let you go. Go drink, have your own baby daddy. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good night. Thank you for coming through. Thanks for being on this late, and I will talk to you guys later. Be good and treat each other with respect and love, even though this is the B sector. All right. Peace out.